I'm sorry, Matt. Ahead of time, I'm behind on super behind on work today, and I'm gonna have to answer some emails when it's not my turn.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks. Oh shit! I thought we were before the match call. Sorry, that was private. Stream, don't listen.
He's a man of responsibility. Don't you wish you had a Hexie you could trust?
I know they asked that same question when I was at work. I wish we could trust you.
Oh. Well.
Oh, sad.
Sorry if anybody was talking to me. I had my Discord volume turned down while I finished watching something really quick.
Seltra's gonna get attacked in his zissy. Never mind, that joke didn't land.
Answer emails, can't talk right now.
More business.
One of my team members requested her maternity leave. She was like, oh, I really want to pre-plan my maternity leave. And I was like, dude, you can't. You give a due date, but you don't know when that's gonna happen.
Yeah, how do you pre-plan your maternity leave?
You get induced.
I was just like, well, it's not really an option for her. But so I was like, just don't worry about it. When it happens, right? And yes, you get your maternity leave. But then I was like, oh shit, we don't have a maternity leave policy in place for our overseas team. And so I was like, fuck, I promised something that I don't know if I can deliver on, but I don't know. Which we're gonna honor it one way or another, but.
I don't understand how people have babies and don't get induced. How do you just be okay with not planning it? I need to have my bag packed and know that everyone's going to be there that needs to be there. I need to have a plan. You can't just have your water break at 2 a.m. and be like, oh, it's happening, and not be prepared. That's not okay with me. I need a plan. Everyone needs to be prepared.
Shelby didn't even know she was going into labor. We went to the hospital. She was like, oh, it's just Braxton Hicks. And it was like, let's just go to the hospital just in case. And they were like, yeah, you're going into labor.
Oh my lord.
That's probably what would have happened to me, because I got induced and I went in there and they were like, have you been having contractions? And they hooked the things up to my stomach and I was like, no. And they were like, oh, you're having them right now. And I was like, oh, that's what those are? I thought she was just stretching.
Good God.
I had been having contractions for days and had no clue that that's what they were.
Oh no.
Avery kept telling me they were contractions and I was like, no.
Of course. I
Nice
didn't change the scene.
Well done. Claps. Nicely done. Everybody laugh at the DM. It's our last chance before we die.
No, because then he'll kill us faster.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Oh, I guess I should. My camera a smidge. There we go.
Joke's on you. We just get more cat ears. That's all.
All right, that was all planned, just to lighten the mood. So you guys are prepared to die.
I told you. Gotta laugh before you die.
Uh,
People in stressful situations usually, life or death situations, usually crack jokes. It's the truth.
They do.
Some of them shit their pants and cry though, too.
Well,
so which one are you?
I am a go
Smelling?
blind with adrenaline type of person.
okay. So it doesn't smell like Code Brown over there?
No, usually not.
Roger that.
My two life or death experiences were complete blackouts. Just completely lost all consciousness.
Well, I've never had that happen, so I guess I'm fortunate in that.
I mean, like, you could always be like a screamer, because those exist.
I'd say I'm more of a person that like freezes up, because the couple times I've almost gotten hit and like there would have been like really bad accidents that probably would have killed me. I just like freeze up.
I'm definitely in Hex's camp. I don't remember the exact moments.
Yeah,
Like
I
that,
get the adrenaline and don't remember either.
But let's get into tonight's session, where you guys can all have the copious amounts of adrenaline pumping to your characters from this potion and hopefully push through for the last half of this minute.
What about a long rest? Can we have that?
No. Last we gathered, we
Worth a
watched
shot.
as the 5 individuals known as the Castaways were joined by Astoria, completed the setting of their trap, and began the waiting. The long 2 days of waiting. Scoping out the area, waiting for their intended target to arrive. They summoned a tree, named him, but lost him just as quickly. Sad. Our fight ensued with our party as Zeltroy descended his mountain. As he summoned into a large, but not yet quite as large as you guys have seen before, shadowy dragon form in front of you. You guys began to wail on him, chugging your potions given to you by Fulgrath, and setting out to various different advantageous and strategic locations. Zamira darting over his body up and down the battlefield, across the cliff sides, and jumping through the air, attacking this dragon from every which way.
Sonic fast.
Astoria summoning her cleric abilities, calling on the power of the divine to try and smite this otherworldly being, this massive dragon that had taken its form before them, and saving a few of her allies. Akare wailing on this dragon with a hail of arrows from every which way and stopping spells at every different turn, some of which could have been deadly.
Fuck your spells.
But taking notice from Zeltroy that seemingly this bow used to be in his possession and he is not happy about you having it. Scholar
It'll be fine.
being cucked by Zeltroy at every turn, stopping your spells.
Oh, what the heck?
But in turn, returning fire with him, blasting from the cannons on either of your shoulders and firing with your gun off into the distance. Hothar, smashing with such might that a blinding light filled the battlefield for a mere second. Smell of the ocean coming from it as you tapped into your paladin-like abilities. Crushing with such force that it leaves craters below your blade. And finally, Kidai, trudging into the battlefield on the back of a treant, epic as that is, losing it, going into rage, saving a few of your allies with spells, and then ultimately taking the form of a dragon yourself. Find the 6 of you standing before Zeltroy, with him looking still strong, but very bloodied. Sections of his chinks in his scales shattered and broken, bits of vapor and smoke coming out of him. His claws, teeth, tail bloodied from you and your allies. We pick up with his turn as he stares down the large but minuscule dragon compared to him before him. And Kidai is going to take his attacks into you.
Okay, bye.
Hope you liked being a dragon, ma'am. Dragon for a short time, not a long time.
Why did it close my page? There we go. Alright. First of his 4 attacks with the bite is going to be a 26.
Yep.
Second of his attacks at a 32 with the claw.
Yep.
Third attack, natural 1.
Nope.
Final attack is a 22.
Nope. Yes.
Okay. Got it. So 3 will hit. 2 claws, 1 bite, 1 tail.
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta re-roll all this stuff again. I had it all perfectly proportioned last time, and I don't this time. I'm sorry. Now I'm the one slowing everything down.
Shame.
Yep. It's alright. Put me...
While you're busy doing that, I'll add it on nothing. Who's on deck? Do we know?
Who's on deck
I
is
don't-
Astoria and Akari after him.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try to read
7, 3, 9, 19, plus... Math. 20, 29, 31 points of damage to you.
Aw.
Are you no longer a
Poor
dragon?
dragon. Oh, I'm a dragon.
Okay. Because if you lose dragon, his attacks are still going at you, but it might have changed something.
Nope. I'm a dragon.
All right. First claw is 14.
How many attacks is that?
3. He has
This is the
4.
fourth one, right?
4 attack. Yeah, he has 4 attacks. 3
Okay.
of them hit you.
Okay.
That is going to be 26 points of slashing damage,
Yep.
and the final one.
Wait, what was the to hit on that one?
We rolled all the 2 hits. At
Oh,
first,
okay,
remember?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you added them all together. Okay, keep going.
And the final hit is going to be 8. 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Still a dragon.
And that brings us to the end of his turn. Astoria, you're up. Akari, you are on deck.
Okay, I will quickly ask, is there anybody that is in dire need of any healing?
Can you heal a dragon?
By the way, everybody has a inspiration from chat, which is a D8 that you can use on any roll.
Awesome.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
I'm
It's
at
kind of a catchy-
69.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a tricky question because I'm at
Yep.
75, but he does a lot.
There are
of
varying
freaking
degrees of
damage.
down. Okay, so I might be selfish this round because the story's at 10.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Yeah, take
Astoria-
it.
Sorry,
9th level, just do full on heal, dog.
We might have to do it at this point. So if we're that, you know, fine, we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Don't worry about me because I got some ways to pop tart.
Well, we have about 700 healing to go around, so
Jesus. hell.
Holy
I
shit.
will cast mass heal.
Remind me, I think one person downed their potion of regeneration last session.
That was Astoria.
Correct. Just remember to track that at every turn you gain.
Right.
your
So
health.
I'm sorry, I have 11 hit points.
Can you heal a dragon?
I'd hope so. Yeah. All
Okay.
right. So
700?
I believe that it was what it was. Where? Let me find it real quick. Just too many spells on the list.
Which spell are you using?
Mass heal. So 700. It's a 60-foot range. Is everybody within that 60-foot range?
Uh,
I think I'm close to you.
the only person that might not be is the dragon. Let me count it out real quick.
You can move a little bit, so maybe the dragon would
True.
be.
True.
If you'd have to take literally 5 feet forward, I think, in order to catch the dragon, and you're.
Please.
Well,
Please
as long as
catch
as long as I'm not, at
It
the
would
edge
put you on the
cliff right
edge
now.
of the cliff there, but you can always just move back
Alright,
after you
yep.
cast it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So,
It's only going to take me 47 to get to my potential full, so...
so I'm assuming then we should be good to top everybody off because I don't think we're 700 down total.
I don't
It
think
doesn't
you guys are-
affect our hit point maximum, does it?
I don't think it does. I would have to get through and greater restore every single person before.
Unfortunately, no. Creatures healed by this are also cured of all diseases and anything affecting them, like blinded or deafened. Spell has no effect on undead or constructs. It doesn't mention anything about hit point maximum, unfortunately.
That's a
I'm
lame
not
ninth
technically
level.
a construct.
Fill everybody else up and then come
You know-
get me, and I'll take what's left.
Okay.
I can.
I'm
I got.
going to stand on the ruling, but it says any effect. Oh no, any effect making them blinded or deafened. Sorry, I thought it said any effect like making them. Never mind.
I could.
How many you need?
If
We'll just go one by
everybody-
one, and everybody tell me what you need.
I'm 93 away from topped off.
Okay.
47.
Okay.
While you guys do that,
49.
while you guys do that, my daughter is calling my name. I'm going to just tell her quick. I apologize.
You're good.
Kothar, how much you need?
Send the kid to bed.
43.
That must be done.
Sorry, 53.
53. Okay.
292.
Oh,
Oh, geez. Okay.
As the dragon?
Yeah, as the
let her
dragon.
take that.
Yeah. Okay. Beefcake.
we should be fine, honestly.
It took
If
him
I
a
could,
whole
if I could go
turn.
all the way to my actual maximum, I would need 200.
It took him a whole turn to knock me down 60, so let him keep hitting me.
Sure.
Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah,
I know we said
for
no
sure.
long turns,
As
but
soon as you're not a dragon anymore, he's gonna be looking back with that bow like, daddy want, and I don't want him doing that.
okay. So that's you said 200. As long as it's under 300, then we can top
Yeah.
everybody off.
It's 292.
All right, everybody is
Love
topped
it.
off then.
Hey!
Everyone gets
Woo.
topped off.
Clerics, man. The hell.
I'm not getting topped off. You guys are getting
Alright.
topped off.
Hey, there's more. There's
said
about
every after this.
30 or 40 more if you need any more, Avery.
I'm getting as topped off as I can get.
I will
'cause my
take-
next
I will
one-
take-
I wrote
I will
90.
take one more. I'll take one more because I was wrong. 94 gets me to max, not 93.
Sweet.
Everybody all topped off?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep, and Astoria will take a couple steps back off the cliff.
Including the dragon?
And just like that, we can't use the sponsorship.
Alright. How far back would you like to move?
let's just do 10 feet.
Sure.
10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet.
Tangled up here.
What a G. What a G. What an absolute G.
that was a quality move.
That was huge.
For
That was one
sure.
of those points where I contemplated. I was like, do I counterspell this?
Mm.
That would have
But-
been the biggest dick
How
move.
deep do I want their grave to be?
But he only has a limited number of counterspells, and I weighed the option. Alright. At the end of your turn, he is going to take his legendary action, Astoria, and he is going to rightful gaze on the dragon in front of him. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as the dragon, please, Kita.
Sorry, wisdom saving?
Yes.
What are you, an ancient white dragon or an adult?
Yes.
Ancient.
Oh,
Are you immune to fear?
24.
I'm looking it up.
I mean, sorry, I have it pulled up right here.
No,
Conditioner.
she's
Ancient white.
No.
No.
I don't think
not
so.
immune to it.
23, though.
Succeed. Oh, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, I'm sorry. You fail. I was looking at the wrong line.
Did you add a
Sorry.
D4?
And-
Oh.
You have an inspiration as
Because
well.
you
if you want
prayed
to
with.
burn it.
Because you
Yeah.
prayed with.
Sure, I'll do that too. 23, 25, 28.
That gets you over it.
Oh, that is so important. that you-
Clutch.
I can
That's
do
why
it.
we pray.
So you know you guys only saw one once last time, so I'll just give you a quick reminder for what Frightful Gaze does. Frightful Gaze, if you become frightened of Zeltroy until you succeed on your Wisdom saving throw, then you have to take your reaction to take your full movement away from him. So that is going to bring us to your turn, Akari. Ida, you're on
Yeah.
deck.
Question for I probably asked this last combat. Does he look like he's getting better every turn, or is he pretty much maintaining his bad looking state?
Maintaining his bad looking state. He hasn't seemed like he's gained anything.
Roger that. I'm gonna cast a 5th level spell, and he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Got it. 19 on the die, which I think gets over your DC.
Whack. Yeah, it does. Let's see what he.
I will remind
half
you,
as
just,
much as,
as you guys requested, I'm not using that white dice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You use that white dice, so we got a problem. Let me roll this. I have casted for the record Conjure Volley, which does 88 damage. He will only take half, which is 46 halved into 23. I used
Understood.
virtual dice roll for that. I'm not rolling 88.
46 to 23, you said?
Yes, he's taken half of the 46.
You got it. I will remind you that you are kind of directly below him right now. Would you like to move?
Nah, I don't think it really matters.
Okay, understood. Hidai, that is going to bring us to your turn, but Zeltroy is going to take a legendary action real quick, and he is going to cast Scatter.
What does that mean?
Fuck that guy.
Fuck! Hold on. Do I still have a
You have another
goddamn-
inspiration.
Oh, sweet.
I think I have another anti-magic arrow.
I know you do.
I'm gonna have to do it. I
What
have to
does
roll for it
Scat?
somehow.
Okay.
I will have to have you roll for it again.
Fire one of these arrows, yada yada. Make an ability check using my dexterity modifier. DC equals 10. 10 plus this.
You're inspired.
Yeah, we're using that.
DC 16, just so you know.
19.
Hey, there you go. So
Hey!
as you can see, Zeltron, like a purplish glow begins to glow in his eyes as he focuses once again on you, Akare. And you can watch the air, just like looking around, begin to ripple around all of your allies. And you fire off the anti-magic arrow as it siphons away the magic from his claws, and you watch as it stops.
Yep.
brings
That
us
would
to
have
your
been me
turn, Kiai.
dead.
Okay, where's that white dice, Matt?
Over here somewhere? I don't know.
Hold it up. Hold it up in front of my eyes.
Throw it away.
Throw it across the room.
I actually
Hold
have
it
to
up
I
with
actually
one
have to get
hand.
up to get it. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You don't have to do that. Just make a con save. 'Cause
Okay. Here
But
you
not
go.
with that white
green dice.
Not with the white dice.
See, it's
Green dice.
A refill from Chad on your guys' inspiration.
No,
that
it was just
is
refilling the one Kida used. Just for
Constitution
her.
saving throw. You said, Kidai.
Yep.
It's high. It's really high.
How high?
41.
Jeez.
Oh, what the fuck?
I rolled an 18 on die.
Well, throw that dice away too. Damn.
My word.
Okay. Nothing happens. Well, I guess actually half. I was gonna use a breath weapon. For flare, I was gonna say that I bit his throat and used it.
Well, you still used your breath weapon, so you could still get to roll the damage. He just takes half.
Yeah, no, that's what
Yeah.
I'm up to now. 16d8.
Oh.
It's gonna hurt. Scholar
91.
and Kothar coming up after.
91
46?
halves, so 45.
91 halved, so
Well, 46 for
45.
that.
Oh, that's right. We run down.
I can't keep up with it either.
Who's up next?
Slick.
You are up next, Scholar, with Kothar on deck.
Copy.
I wonder
Alright.
what I'm gonna do.
All right. At the end of your turn, Kidai, as you unleash the breath weapon in front of Zeltron, he just stares down at you. You can see like a visible anger in his face at someone who's not of his kin portraying as one.
I would hope so.
He is going to use
You are an
wing
imposter.
attack,
Dragon
legendary
cultural appropriation.
wing attack,
It really
legendary
is.
action. I need that would be Kothar, Kidai, and Akare. All make strength saving throws,
Strength
please.
saving throws.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh, wow.
I fold like wet paper. Actually, it's a sloppy 20, but I don't know.
Anyone within 10 feet of me gets 2 additional points.
That would be both of them because they're
Mhm.
both.
28.
You're also enlarged, so you take up a huge area.
22?
Fortunately, the DC is 23.
Fuck!
Oh, you have an inspiration?
Uh,
Oh, you used your inspiration.
I got my inspiration refilled. Is it worth? I don't know.
28.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
What'd you have,
No.
Kidai?
I had, hold on.
I think you succeeded. I think you
Yeah,
said
she
yeah,
had
I
hi-
did.
she had
I
high.
did. I
It was in the
succeeded.
20s.
I have
not the 20s.
28. 28.
Yeah.
understood.
Same hat. 28 hat.
Akari, last
The
second.
big hat.
No.
Okay.
I gotta save it.
Akari, you take 28 points of bludgeoning damage and you are knocked prone. Kothar and Kidai, you both take 14 points of bludgeoning damage and are not knocked prone.
So I'll take 7.
And just for
Respawn.
apparently I didn't grab it, but
He's like, I'll take 7.
purposes of where he's placed, I'm going to place the base to his mini hooves to hover 10 feet above the water, just over the river.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you would.
Yay!
Wouldn't we?
You want us to go into the ground?
So
Yeah, I'd get one too, wouldn't I, Matt?
Yes, you would.
refresh
Beautiful.
my memory. Is that still a multi-attack or is it just one attack?
Just one.
It's just one attack.
Okay. Hold on. Let me decide.
And I guess before I
sorry.
place that there, I should. Did you take Sentinel as your level 20 build?
I did, and I got a 31 on the dice, so
So that'll hit. So let me put that back.
so he's not moving.
Where you going, sir?
Relief, let me tell you, guy.
Nowhere.
Heck yes.
Actually, just because I haven't hit him in a while, I'll burn a first level Divine Smite on it as well.
Kita, what'd you roll to hit?
31.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hit.
Okay. Sorry, that was.
No, you're good.
42.
Jeez.
7. 11 plus 8, so 19.
19, you got it. So as he beats his wings and the dust around him just begins to go flying, you see Akari get like tumbled back, almost like a tumbleweed in the wind. But Kothar and Kita, you guys are able to stand your ground, withstand the brunt, a few rocks coming and grazing across you from the beat of his wing. But just as he goes to leave, you just grab onto his tail, Kothar, slam into him, and hold him down with your massive amount of strength. That is going to bring us to your turn, Scholar.
I see.
Kothar, you're on deck.
Let me just say that that is the most impressive thing you've ever done in Scholar's eyes, because the Faithful Hound wasn't doing shit unless he was right there. So, with that, I'm going to roll an attack for the Faithful Hound.
Yeah.
Let me do something here. Roll an Arcana check for me real quick, Scholar.
It's a natural 20 for a 32.
You've begun to
Ooh.
notice the Faithful Hound does not affect him at all.
Oh.
Oopsie.
Every attack, the teeth have grazed off of him. I'm sorry.
But he's a
I
cute
just-
puppy.
I just watched a man run out of gas.
Yeah. That hurt.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
I will not take my action this turn. And I will use my bonus action to cast my cannons.
Goes back to the old ways then. Fine, we'll do it old style.
I don't even remember what I do for my cannons.
I think it's just
Spell
weapon attack, isn't it?
It's a spell attack.
I'm just old tumbleweed.
It's a 31 and
Well,
a 25.
The 25 just misses.
Oh, you can I? No, it's too late to use an inspiration.
No, it's not.
I mean, I'm not going to use my inspiration on anything else.
On a saving throw, but that's up to you.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, it's a 31 now.
I didn't mean to tear you down, it just for sake of speeding up the turn.
No, it's okay. It's it saves me wasting another spell slot on another Faithful Hound, so it's all good. I just don't have anything to do. Except my bonus actions.
Still got spells and attacks.
I have spells, yeah. Offensive spells. That's going to be 10 on the first, 10 force damage on the first one,
got
and
it.
16 force damage on the second one.
With that Arcana check, I'll give you something else just to give you how much on the second one?
16.
And I'll give you another little inkling. You've noticed that spells of a certain potency and lower have had no effect, but of a certain level and higher,
Oh, that's right.
they do affect.
Guess
Forgot
who,
about that
guess who
shit.
doesn't have any offensive spells above 4th level? This
You can
guy.
always upcast spells though.
I don't. There's no way to upcast it past 5th. And I'm out of 5th level spell slots because they both got counterspelled last week.
Sorry.
Could I just could I pre-roll all of my Eldritch Blasts and then take a break so I can go do something else?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
I know, I'm just teasing you.
You got another inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Keeping us
Hey,
charged.
don't give
over.
it. Don't give it to me. Give it to somebody who needs it.
We all do. That's the problem. We're all in dire need.
Dollar, at the end of your turn, Zeltra is going to take his final legendary action, take a bite attack into Akari in front of him, who is prone.
No.
He really doesn't like you, Robot
For
Boy.
a natural 20.
Hey!
Ooh.
Give me a second here real quick, because I'm going to
See y'all later. I'm gonna clock out.
I'm going to use a digital dice roller for this.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll just turn off for a little while.
Digital dice roller.
It's all the same to you, sir. I'll power down for a while.
Yeah, but... roll it by hand, because the dice roller's not coming up.
I just heard a synapse in his brain break as he's trying to add these numbers together.
I said screw it, and I was just like, I'm just going to type it in on the calculator in front of me. That is 106 points of damage.
We can take like 20 off that, though, right?
Sorry, 116 points of damage.
We can take like 20 off that, right?
No, unfortunately.
I would like to let you know. Well, I think it's double my
It would be double
my
to
exclamation.
instantly kill
So
you.
I am not instantly dead,
But you are down?
but I have.
You're
Yes.
down.
Understood.
You'll stabilize at the start of your turn.
Yep.
Or you might even come back. I don't
Okay,
know.
then
what
You have Death Ward, by the way. Story did cast
so
that on
I'm
you.
back up at 1.
the
That's
beginning.
right. You did. You did. I'm back up at 1.
So Akari is up.
Understood.
Well,
You're
on
back
the
up at
ground.
1.
I'm still prone. Things are still looking very bad, but fair point.
Good call. I'm glad you remembered that, because I definitely didn't.
I almost didn't.
That's your turn, Kothar.
Awesome. 2 attacks reckless.
Understood.
The first one's a 30. And the second one is a natural 20.
Yeah,
Yes.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. I rolled my blink because I forgot about that from last week.
Oh, yep.
Doesn't go off. 4 turns, no blinks.
That's really unfortunate.
Jesus.
50%
28 damage on the first one.
Got it. For your action, I'll remind you, you have your pistol, and I think you have another gun as well, Scholar.
It's more for the morality of it. Just to make a point. I'm tits on a bull.
I'm sorry.
Tits on, huh?
I'm smiting
I have
on
my
that
pistol
because
for
why
3
wouldn't I?
damage.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, as one should. It's only right, after all.
I don't even have an infusion on my pistol, so I could shoot it once.
Jeez.
42 plus 65 for 109? No, 107
Gee.
Oh,
on the crit.
Kothar sees me get down. He's like, "That doesn't change my plan." This
Oh.
changes nothing.
that one hurt.
Yep, that's the point.
Ooh.
Hit just about as hard as he did.
Oof, ouch, my bones.
Yep, it just takes limited spell slots.
Should've-
Oh, I'm not hasted anymore. Fuck me. Yeah.
Staying put, I assume.
Oh, actually, hold on. As a bonus action, I will harness divine power and regain. I think it's a spell slot up to level 3, but yes, I'm staying put. I'll figure it out. It's either one level 2 or a level 2 and a level 1. I'll figure it out.
Yep, no worries. All right. That brings us back to the top of the round. Zamira, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna do some punching. How many feet is it from me to his face?
So at the end of last session, you had just ran up the wall and you breath weaponed, so you are like 60 feet away from him.
Oh, that's fine.
So,
Okay, I am.
So you're about 60 feet away from him, and to climb up him, I'll remind you, he's like 120 feet tall. So
Oh, I'm not climbing. I'm flying.
Oh, yes, I forget you can do that.
Yeah, I am
So,
going to
At like an angle going
step
upwards,
of the
like
wind.
70 feet to get to his head.
I'm gonna step of the wind, wings unfurled, so that doubles my movement to 170.
Yes, we know.
So
Disgusting.
I'm gonna just scoot on over there.
You guys watch as Zamir's
on
legs
top of
begin to
his
twirl
face.
like little blue Sonic legs.
Put me on top of his head, Matt.
I'm working on it. Woman.
Just literally like fighting the Flash.
Pretty much.
Then we are going to hold on. Okay,
you
I
are
was
up
just
after
clarifying.
Zelda.
I was just clarifying how many attacks I could still do. I can only do 2 because I don't have a bonus action anymore. Okay, so we are going to attack, and I'm gonna really go for the gusto, even though my gut is telling me that this is gonna be a waste of a key point. But I've got to try.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it a stunning strike.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
can do
gonna
that-
try-
you can do
I'm
that
gonna
after
try.
you hit,
Yeah,
so
you can do that after you
keep
hit.
that in mind.
Okay. Well, let's try to hit him here. Come on. That is a 30 to hit.
30's gonna hit.
So that's a stunning strike. So he has to make a con save.
Woohoo. 21.
Oh, saves. And that is 13 points of damage on that one.
13 points of damage.
We're gonna swing again. And I'm gonna try to if this one hits, I'm gonna make it a stunning strike as well. That is a 28 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try one more time for a stunning strike. Hopefully he gets unlucky. And that is 15 points of damage.
Understood. 15 points of damage on that second one. Still
He's got to
a
make another
movement
con save.
Oh, you're doing it again? Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that part. Sorry.
It's okay.
23.
Damn it. Saves it. Okay. Let's see. You said it was 70 feet to get there. So I've got like 100 feet left. And I can still fly. So I guess I will fly back to where I was.
Okay.
Whee! Just zooming around the battlefield.
Thank you for making me move your mini for no reason.
I wanted to be on top of him. And I wasn't sure at the time if I was gonna stay there or not, because last time it worked out well where I stayed up there and he went after me instead of going after the whole party.
I remember.
But I'd like to survive.
But I was just joking.
I'd like to.
Does not get his breath weapon back.
Thank
Nice.
fuck.
All right.
Jesus.
He is looking down at the low, laying on the ground young man who has stolen his weapon,
Nope.
and he is taking all 4 of his attacks until it is done.
Oh, wow.
First one is going to be...
I'm still prone.
Yeah, I rolled at advantage. First one's going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
We'll roll these each separately because I don't think I'm going to get through all of them.
Well, I'm patently unconscious.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you're at 1 HP. So I'm not even going to roll this first one. So first hit, you are unconscious. Second one is going to be 39 to hit.
Yeah. That's 2 death saves down.
Yep. I don't know why I'm still rolling. Third one. Oh, shit you not, natural 1 and a 2. But it hits, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm done. See you later.
Akari, as you guys watch as Zeltroy looks at Akari laying on the ground as he's getting ready to get up, comes down, bites into him, and as he bites into him, just claw his teeth jabbing into Akari's body. You watch as the shroud that's on him that begins to like teeter between activated and not active as Akari begins to lose consciousness and control over his body. As he spits him into the ground, comes and takes 2 swipes into him. Turns and takes his final tail attack into you, Kothar. For 34 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll get my comeuppance on him. Don't worry.
I'm sure you will. That is going to be 25 points of bludgeoning damage, cut in half for you to 12.
I will very quickly look up at him. So that's all you got then?
Just roll an intimidation check for me.
Is there any way I can help
22.
him on that?
Sure, I'll allow it if you want to growl at him as a dragon.
22 still.
Okay, understood. Akari, before we move on, does Akari have any final words as he's getting smashed to pieces?
A pass under thought, but there's no time.
Alright, that brings us to your turn, Astoria.
Well, Astoria, very distraught from what she just, saw go over the cliff, below the cliff. She will walk to the edge and dimension door straight to Akari's body with the staff.
I'll let you know that if you don't want to use your action for that, you can get there with your full movement.
Oh, to the bottom. Is he not on the
It's
bottom
directly
below?
below the cliff. It's going to take you basically 30 feet to get there, but
Oh, okay. If that's the case, if I can get down there safely, then I will do that. And that way I can cast Revivify.
yes, it will take you exactly 30 feet to get there.
Sweet.
I just didn't want you to waste your action.
Nope, good looking out. Yeah, so she'll just press her holy symbol to Akari's body hastily and cast Revivify.
Understood. So,
Oh boy.
downside of this is I use some rules for resurrection. I have to have you roll for it. The
Okay.
DC's low because it's your first time casting it on him and calling his body back.
Okay.
It's that plus your
D20.
D20 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
I think this has happened once or twice.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Understood.
4, so 9. It is... Oh boy, it's going to be 14.
14's the DC.
Oh,
He's been rezzed a couple times already. It's still low, but
Fuck.
Akari, I assume you are willing.
Oh, this ain't done.
Understood.
And
So you-
that's exactly what Astoria says when he comes back to life.
So you guys watch as Astoria just with panic on her face runs over, jumps off the cliff, lands, runs over, throws the staff to the ground, puts her hands on Akari as she's like clenching the diamonds in her hands, and as she does, like tapping into her powers of creation and calling out to whatever deity that grants her these powers, not something that's unlike her, but you watch as like these fibers begin to like grow, and one by one Akari's limbs and innards begin to reconnect themselves
Oh,
before his eyes come back online.
that's gnarly.
That is going to bring us to your turn, Akari, but he's going to take his legendary action to make a bite attack into Kothar. Going to be 26 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. God, I hate doing math. It's going to be 49 points of damage. Cut in half. To
24.
24. Yes. That is
Okay.
going to bring us to your turn. All right, Akita, you're on deck.
Yep.
Well, well, I'm gonna back. Oh no, I'll stay where I'm at. I'm gonna bonus action cast Healing Spirit at 4th level on myself. Well, the aura will be on me. And because it's 4th level, the healing is up to 3d6.
I believe Healing Spirit was still active. Or did you drop? No, I think you dropped concentration on it. So.
Doesn't matter now. I
well,
died
yeah,
and
that's
got
right, you
back
died,
up.
so it doesn't matter. But I will place
There's
the
no way I
D4
could have
back out.
maintained
The
concentration.
Does his hit point max go back to normal since he died?
It does not.
It
Oh,
does. That's how that works. All effects, when you die, all effects end. Except for curses that state otherwise.
Whatever. I'll let it go. I'm not gonna die on the hill.
I mean, he's got 1 HP. Just kill him. It's fine.
Yeah, it don't matter. I'm back. I'm up from 1 to 10 now. I would like to use my action to call upon by Soldar's and Altosius Crest, and I will do Rain of Fire on him. He
You have
needs
to
to
remind me
make
what that does, because I know
a
there's a lot of different ones on there.
location within 150 feet. Creatures within 20 feet of that location must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So I'm going to put it on top of his stupid fucking head because
Okay.
he's tall as fuck. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Understood.
And I'm not rolling dice for this.
Oh, this is low. 17.
Ha! Fails.
Oh, actually,
It takes-
hold on. Natural 1, so I fail anyways. Sorry.
Oh, slick. He takes 10d6 damage. Let me do a roll for it. 42.
I'm gonna legendary action for half damage. Or not
Oh,
legendary action,
legendary
legendary
resistance.
resistance. Sorry, I misspoke.
To automatically succeed. Gotcha.
So
Well,
22.
there's one down.
I guess I'm a couple down
yeah,
already.
21 it would be if it's halved.
Okay.
21 fire damage for the record.
Good.
Yep, that's my action. With my bonus action, that's my turn.
Movement? You want to move anywhere?
Nah.
Alright.
There's nowhere I can go. He can't get me.
At the end of your turn, he is going to take his legendary action to cast a spell. Kidai, you are on deck, by the way. But I am going to... He's going to look down, and as he does, his eyes narrow, and he is going to cast a maddening darkness in a 60-foot sphere right on top of the 3 or 4 of you now. So...
I only have one of these arrows left, guys. What's the call? I don't know. Magic darkness doesn't sound too great. I'm gonna use the advanced magic arrow. God damn it.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
an 8th level spell,
I
so
think
I'll
it's a good
need
call.
you...
Jesus.
That's a 60-foot
Okay, well, I have an
radius,
inspiration.
sorry, so it's 120.
I have an inspiration. Fuck. 7 plus 5 is...
Not gonna make it.
Yeah, I can burn an inspiration here.
Do you have to roll a 6 or higher?
Did you add your D4?
No, but that's for
Christ.
saves.
I rolled
Oh,
a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
5. I'm 1 under. Spell goes off.
You guys watch as a massive 120-foot sphere swells
Fuck.
of darkness. The 4 of you that are consumed by it can no longer see, can no longer hear. And as it kind of swells and gets dark and silent, there's a maddening laughter from Zeltroy that kind of echoes throughout the darkness. Welcome to my domain. Let's see what happens whenever you guys start your turn there. That is going to bring
That's
us to
not
your-
foreboding.
That's going to bring us to your turn, Akari, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Didn't he just have his turn?
Yeah, he
Oh,
did. It's my
you're right,
turn.
Sorry,
It's
Kidai.
Kidai's.
You're right. Kidai, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You need me to make a wisdom saving throw.
You, Akari, Astoria, and Kothar are all within the maddening darkness.
Wisdom saving throw. 26.
You have a D4 as well.
Oh! Look at
On
that.
all saves.
And that's a
Plus,
4, 20,
plus 2
30.
because she's within 10 feet of you, correct?
Oh, yeah, and plus 2 because you're within 10 feet of me.
32.
32 is going to make it, so you will only take half damage, but you will take 34 psychic damage cut in half to 17.
Okay.
And that is going to bring us your turn. Or that's your start of your turn, so go ahead.
Alright, doing math. Oh, whoa. Sorry.
You're good.
Remember to roll for your breath weapon if you get it back.
I did, and I got it back. So
Hey.
please make a con save for me, Matt.
Mm-hmm. God damn it. Natural 1, so I'm going to legendary resistance.
No, you're not. Don't do it.
I just did, I'm sorry.
Stop it right there. So does that mean it still hits, but you take half?
Yeah, so I take half damage, I still succeed.
Okie dokie.
Man, that's like 2 natural 1s like right in a row. That sucks.
Oh, that one wasn't that good. 65 halved. 32.
Yes. Thank you. You guys can see, or I guess you can't because the darkness is surrounding you, so I'm not going to describe it. But you unleash this weapon of your breath weapon, and as this piercing cone of ice just spreads out before you, even with dark vision as your dragon, you cannot see where it goes. Just like seemingly never-ending blackness in front of you. That is going to bring us to the
Even though I succeeded?
You succeeded on the wisdom save, that's for the damage. The magical darkness just surrounds everything in a 120-foot sphere.
Got it.
That is going to bring us to your turn, Scholar, with Kothar on deck, but he's going to take his legendary action first.
Does he have to make a con save to maintain it?
Let me double check if it's concentration. I forgot to look. It is, so I will make that.
Matt, I don't want to be that guy, but did you remove all the damage that the Faithful Hounds did from last week? I don't know if that was, if you even counted them.
You were rolling it, but I never took it off.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
I was letting you roll it to let you have it, but I just never minused anything.
Gotcha. I'm glad you told me because, like I said, I was going to cast a second Faithful Hound.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to do a legendary action before your turn.
Yeah.
So he is going to, once again, attempt to move. So when Kita gets back, she can make her attack opportunity, but Kothar, go ahead and make yours. Astoria, you are unfortunately just out of range because you are on the opposite side of where Akari is. Akari, you may take yours if you have a melee weapon, which I think you do.
I do, but it technically wouldn't be out at this moment.
Just a reminder, attacks are at disadvantage because of the darkness. You cannot see that he's moving.
True enough.
But all of my attacks are reckless. I would love to take that 18, but it's cocked, so...
Oh, sad day. Kita, attack of opportunity. He's attempting to move again with his legendary action.
We're manifesting big numbers over here.
Hey, I'm hoping for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and forego my attack
17 plus 14.
Actually, I wouldn't have
disadvantage, Kita, because you can't see him because you're in the darkness. Sorry.
I wouldn't have one, Matt, because I don't have the
That was a
reaction.
natural one. Damn it, Matt. So 15.
15 will not hit, unfortunately.
I'm assuming
and
a 31 will hit.
31 will hit, so he'll stay put. It was a 19 on his first con save. I'll make another one for Kothar's hit.
I rolled the dookiest of damage, 30.
It's going to be a 25 on his con save for that. Man, he cannot get away. You get this. You hear the beating of his wings, and just at that instant, you're like, nope. You take your axe, and like if the hook side under it, you lash out, grab into something, and just hold on. And you just feel him pulling against it, but he doesn't move.
We did, sorry, just very quick clarification. We did bring up last week, he is immune to frighten, correct?
Yes.
Okay, wanted to double check.
And that is going to be your turn, Scholar. Kothar, you're on deck.
Okay, so at the beginning of my turn, the Faithful Hound nips again. For my action, I will cast Dispel Magic at 4th level on the column of black darkness.
Go ahead and roll for it, please.
That's plus my...
Your spellcasting mod.
10.
That dice sounded heavy.
Unfortunately, it's not going to get it. Although...
Okay. Same as all the rest of my actions.
You have an inspiration if you want to try.
Oh, yeah, I do. Hold on.
You have to roll max to get it, but I'll let you try if you want to.
17?
Unfortunately, that's not going to get it. 8th level spell.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
We both, Scholar, missed the DC by 1.
That's sad. That sucks.
All good. We'll get to the good stuff, which is the bonus action. So I'm going to do 2 bibbity bops with the bony bone. So that's going to be a 26 and a 32.
It's both going to hit.
Okay, cool. That's going to be 9 damage and 8 damage. 17 force damage total. Let's see if I blink out of existence.
Did you do it?
It's comedy. No, of course I didn't. It's a 5.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm going to double check if it's over or under real quick.
Extremely quickly, who still has an inspiration?
Everybody except for Scholar and Ikari, I believe.
Yeah,
No, because Aiden got another refill. There's been a
Did he?
couple refills. That's the problem.
Oh, he just sent one, actually, so yeah, you do have
Oh
one.
shit! What a hero.
So everyone but Scholar right now, correct?
Everyone but Scholar has one, correct. And I have one, I just haven't had a need to use it.
Yeah, no, I'm just double checking
Don't
that
behave
I'm
that
redeeming
way.
them correctly.
Yeah,
Say
you're good.
that.
You're good. Start of your turn, Kothar. I'm gonna take he's gonna take his legendary action, and then start of your turn. I need you to make that wisdom save.
Sure.
So he is going to take. Oh, I need to roll for those 2 hits. He succeeds on that con save. Succeeds on that con save. All right. That is going to bring us to his legendary action, and he is going to. God. I knew what I was going to do, and things changed because he didn't move. He's just going to take his bite attack into you, Kothar.
Okay.
My man's is not worried.
28.
God damn.
I mean, even when I go below 0, I'm not going to go down, so I'll be fine for a while.
All right. That is going to be 49 points of damage to you. And then at the start of your turn, that wisdom save.
Another 24, so.
24 is
That
going
for
to-
Astoria.
No, the wisdom save is for Kothar.
Sorry, I'm getting some audio lag.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, okay.
You said 24, correct, Kothar?
For the damage.
Oh, 24 for the damage. Yes.
Fuck it. I'll try an inspiration. Why not? No. 17.
Fortunately, that is not going to make it. So, Kothar, you take
Yep.
32 points of psychic damage.
Yep.
your
That's a
turn.
full
Samira, you're on
32,
deck.
baby.
What's that?
That's my turn?
Oh, it's your turn now.
Oh, God.
Samira, you're up. Are you
2
on,
attacks.
God, you're on deck. Now I'm getting fucking. Yeah, go for it.
Reckless.
Uh-huh.
So straight roll. Nope. Natural 20.
Damn.
My boy's on fire over here.
Ooh, good roll. Less than good roll. Plus a smite because I regained that spell slot.
What was it? It was a second?
It was 1 spell slot up to 3rd level. So.
Gotcha.
Oh, much better rolls than the smite this time. It's gonna be higher. No, it's the exact same. 109.
Nice. Very nice.
And
You
now
can hear-
I'm officially out of 3rd level spell slots. Or 2nd level.
As this point, when you slam into him, you can feel the scales beneath your blade begin to crack and give way as your blade plunges into what feels like a fleshy underneath. And you can hear him at this point, for the first time in this entire fight, let out a loud wail of pain.
I'd
We
like to
got
look
him,
up
guys.
we got him, boys. I'd like to look up and just say, remember to keep your eye on what's important. And I'll just keep wailing.
At that point,
That's my
at
turn,
the
though.
end of your turn, he is going to take his last 9th level spell slot to cast Meteor Swarm again. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws, please.
I couldn't have stopped it anyway. I can't see. Can I make this save because I can't fucking see?
Yeah.
I would say you can still make a dexterity saving throw. It doesn't specify anything in the spell saying you have disadvantage or you fail.
Remember, everyone except Astoria has a plus D4 and Kare and
Everybody
Yeah,
also
I
has
have
a plus
plus
2 except for Zamira and Scholar, who are not
Oh,
within
okay.
2 feet of you,
We
or
have,
within 10 feet of
we
you.
have, I have a +2 because of my half cover. But I'm gonna just choose to succeed because I failed. Because
Hey,
of the ring of evasion.
Matt,
I rolled a 32.
are these meteors plants that are magically created?
They are not.
So I don't have advantage. Just kidding. It's a 19 plus 11.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
21 with the +2 for Astoria.
21 still fails, unfortunately.
28.
That succeeds. Akari, what was yours?
Nat-
30, but it doesn't matter. I got 10 HP.
You succeed. Yeah, what
Oh,
you got?
Natural 20 plus 3.
Natural 20 automatically succeeds.
You
Zamira,
got
I
it.
heard yours. Scholar, what was yours?
It was a 21, but I'm using the ring of evasion to succeed.
Understood. That is 148 points of damage. Cut in half for you. That succeeded to... God, I'm just gonna do it.
74.
74. Thank you.
Cut in half for me again to
Correct.
37.
37.
Oh. That hurts.
Imagine getting hit with Meteor Swarm for 37.
Yeah, that hurts.
Just so that I'm absolutely crystal clear on the rules, he would have to do, because my max HP is 122, he would have to do 244
Correct.
to kill me.
You would have to go negative your max HP.
So he did
In
what?
one
100
hit.
I think it's you have to do
One-
double their max,
There's 148.
max HP.
You have to be able to get them to negative their max HP in one hit.
Understood.
So he did what, like 140?
148.
But you
I'm conked
succeed.
out.
You succeeded, so you take half.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So you only take
So
74.
I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious
Oh.
as shit again.
That would have made
That
me
would've-
super dead.
That would have killed me again outright.
And then the
Astoria, how are
resurrection
you
DC
doing?
15, baby.
Anyone else down?
Nope.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was just saying.
So
Astoria,
what?
how are you?
I missed the damage there.
148 because you failed.
Okay, and well, how much of that was fire?
Oh, that's right. I think you have resistances. Half of it would have been fire.
I'm
'cause
sorry,
I
it keeps
didn't.
going in and out.
I didn't roll them separately, so I apologize. So 74 would have
Resurrection
been fire.
spells hate him. With one simple trick and one combat, he raises his spell save DC by 2 on Revivify. Oh boy.
So half of that 74 would have been fire damage.
I shouldn't say anything. Jury's still out.
I think he's lag.
Yeah, he was saying Discord was being choppy for him.
Yeah.
We'll circle back.
Yeah, we'll circle back just so we don't dwell on it here for a second. That is the end of your turn, Kothar. That is the top of the round. Zamira, you're up.
Oh, I'm muted. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing as well.
The story is down. Just a battle update.
Understood.
Evidently.
All right, I think I can hear you guys now.
How far is Astoria from me?
From back to where you were, they're 40.
Is the potion of regeneration gonna pop her though?
Mm-hmm.
It will, as long as she
Yeah.
does not outright die.
Is that end of turn or start of turn?
Start
Starter's turn, right?
Nice. Well,
Okay, so
Story
if
is
she's
right up
got
after
the
Zeltroy, so
Yeah.
shit. It's a target-rich environment for dead bodies to tear apart.
Yeah, right.
God damn.
I did just piss him off though, so
okay,
actually that's a great
No,
question.
I'm-
Did he make his con save for 109 damage?
Oh no, he didn't.
So 52.
It fails. You guys are able to see again.
Thank fuck.
Nice.
Thank you, Zach.
You can't see it, Kare. Don't get excited.
clutch. All right, I
Those eyes
guess
are
we're
forever
gonna.
shut, baby.
I guess I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn. I'm gonna fly on top of his stupid face.
Okay.
See. That won't work. But when I get up there,
Yeah.
can I trade one action for a bonus action?
Depends what you're trying to do.
Because I have 2 attacks.
Yeah, but that's one action.
But could I trade one of those attacks to drink a potion?
No. Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay,
Sorry.
I suppose. It's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Potions are normally a full action, so I feel like I'm pretty generous.
Not to drink it
use them as bonus
yourself, it's a
actions.
bonus action to give it
But
to yourself.
normal D&D rules, they are a full action.
Okay.
That's my rule,
So-
is bonus action.
I am going to swing at his face.
You can take that D4 of the map.
Since they're in front of him, can I
Oh, yeah,
technically
'cause
be
you're-
flanking?
No.
Or you said he's too big to flank?
We already established he's too big and too
Yeah.
perceptive to flank.
Okay, so I'm going to add my inspiration to that. That's a 23?
Goodbye, magic arrows.
Gonna hit.
23 hits?
Does not hit.
Oh, fuck. I wasted my inspiration.
I'll remind you
Okay.
guys that you established his armor class was 26.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember.
Yep, I just
But
want
I
to give
tried to-
everyone a refresher.
Fuck, that's not going to hit either. Okay, so I'm just going to stay on top of his head and just get fucked because I couldn't hit him.
Understood.
But I'm not going to leave this time. I'm going to stay there.
All right. That's going to bring us to his turn.
Shit.
I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Even me?
Yeah, except for you, because you're on his head and he's using his breath weapon.
Yeah, baby.
Failure.
Could I use my reaction to hold his mouth shut?
No. I applaud you, but no. If it was Kothar, maybe. You don't have the strength to hold that mouth shut.
Hey, I'm big strong.
He's got a big ass mouth. That's what you're saying.
28. Does that succeed?
That 28 does succeed.
Nice.
Woo! Didn't have to use the charge. If there's anybody within 10 feet of me, you can have cover, so +2 to your dex saves.
There's no one's up on the up on that hill with you anymore. Everyone's gone down to fight right in front of his face.
Nice, nice, nice.
Or on top of his head.
Well, it's more of I went down in Astoria panning. No, we all went down to fight in front of his face.
Astoria and Akari, I have some bad news for you.
We auto fail.
You auto fail. And
Oh,
because this reduces
God.
your max HP, you also die.
Is that how that works?
No, this is how this breath weapon works.
Oh, I feel fucking horrible for not getting you guys up.
At least we died together.
Wow. Oh.
If a target is downed or is reduced to 0 HP by this attack, they automatically die.
We'll get you up in a minute. Don't worry.
Well, my DC's gone up, so we'll find out.
We're not wasting revivifies on you, buddy.
Oh, jeez. Fair.
Yeah, you're getting expensive, bud.
We're gonna waste it on the character
Edai,
that's not a
you're the
permanent
only one that I
character.
didn't hear from.
Okay.
Did you succeed or did you fail?
I got that I think it equaled out to a 23.
23. It's a failure, but I believe you have a legendary save as your dragon if you'd like to use it.
Nope.
Yeah,
They do not
no, I
retain
don't.
legendary
I don't do saves.
resistances.
Oh, I thought it was
to shape
just
change.
actions that they still got the legendary resistances.
I have one joke.
I mean,
if
I'll
actually
take it.
okay, take
No,
it.
I'm sorry. That's not the way it works.
I-
So that still fails, unfortunately. It is 93 points of necrotic damage.
Hmm.
Cut in half.
I'll take half of that.
You take quarter of that because... Oh, no, you said you failed, correct?
I also failed.
So you take half
Wait,
of that. so
total.
41
total
for
da-
you. Both are
How much is the total damage?
93.
Okay, so cut in half for a
Cut in half to
success.
41.
41.
Both ours raging, so he takes half.
Haha, if I wasn't raging, you'd have a third dead body on your hands.
Nah, I mean, I'm not happy about it.
No, I'm not making it to make you feel bad. I'm
No, I
letting
know.
everyone know that Kothar is at 9 health.
Oh boy.
That would normally bring us to Astoria and then Akare's turn, but Edai, it is your turn.
Am I able to consult with the group, or does that break the 30-second rule?
No, go ahead, consult with the group. This is, extra.
You can take my 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Thank you.
These
Do
are
you want
these
me
are
to
different
pop
these are
out?
different circumstances.
You
Do you want
can
me to pop
cast
out or keep
spells
swinging?
in your wild shape. No, you
Yes.
can cast spells.
She's not in wild shape.
As
She's
a
in
level
not
shape
in
20
wild
druid, you can
shape.
cast spells in
I'm
your
She's not
wild
in
shape.
wild
shape.
shape. She's in
change.
plain
Oh
shit.
yeah,
How-
fuck.
Kidai, how much
Uh,
health does your ancient white dragon form have?
I still have like 193
I don't
or
think you can-
135.
Go.
I
Go.
don't think you can
Look,
afford-
listen,
That's what
until
that was my
other people
plan.
start going,
All right.
we gotta go.
All right. Also,
I don't think you can
okay.
afford to give that up. As
We're
much as I hate to
swinging.
say it.
It was a good call, natural 20 for my bite.
Oh, yeah.
I got a Pop-Tart,
That was a
by
10
the way.
and 3. So 26 plus 8 is my first damage.
26 plus 8. So
Yes.
34.
Is my first damage.
You doubled
Yes.
all those. You maxed all those first dice, right?
'Cause it's a
Max the first dice.
Did you get
What
a
do
natural
mean?
20?
I got a natural 20, yeah.
So remember the way we do crits is you max all of your first dice and then roll. So is that 34 what you rolled?
No, so then I would do 20 and then I would roll 2d10s.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're
It's different
fine.
than my game. Yeah, we do it different in my
Okay,
game.
so
that's why I
okay,
get
so
this
then 20 and then that's a 5 and that's a 6. So 31 plus 8.
31. So for 39.
And you-
See, gotcha.
You no, because you also do 2d8 cold damage.
I hadn't gotten there yet.
Oh, sorry.
So that's 16 automatically.
16 3 8 12 cold damage.
28. Another 28
28.
damage. That's a big hit.
Well, hold on. 3 and 8 was 12.
Yeah, plus your 16 that you automatically do because it's a natural 20.
But I had 2d10 plus.
Eight.
This is just your cold damage.
This is just the cold damage.
Okay, then I'll trust you guys and keep going. Okay, second one. 13. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. 13 plus 14.
13 plus 14, 27. That's gonna hit.
Okay, 2d6. $16 on slashing damage for the first one.
Got it. Scholar, you're
Second
on deck, by the
one.
way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural one. I'm gonna lucky that. That's 24.
Gonna hit. Oh, sorry, 24. That's
Okay.
not gonna hit. Sorry.
Not gonna hit?
No, AC's 26.
Okay. Then never mind.
Automatically
I'm
you hear
good.
24 and you're like, oh yeah, that's gonna hit, but I forget it's different this
Right,
combat.
right. Okay, then that's it. I'm done.
Alright, at the end of your turn, he's gonna take his legendary action. Third time's the charm. Trying to get away.
Yep.
Both are Kidai and make your attacks of opportunity.
Get his ass, guys.
I didn't have you do it last time. I need you to do it this time. It's your strength saves first before you attack, because if you fall prone, you have disadvantage.
Strength save?
Do you want me to? I'll reroll. Fuck it.
Oh, is he doing like the wing beat shit or what?
Yeah, he's doing the wing
Yeah.
beats.
Oh.
17 plus 8. 25.
You'll succeed.
20.
Remember, you have a D4.
And plus 2.
29.
Yeah, you're both good.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will roll the damage real quick, and I didn't do this last time, but that's my fault.
Okay.
12 points after being halved to 12 points of damage after half.
So 6 for me.
Yeah, so 6 for you.
Opportunity attack.
You're 3 HP, aren't you?
16
Oh my god.
My
plus
attack doesn't
14,
hit.
so 30.
The 30, your attack hits.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Mine doesn't.
he's going to move.
He's locked in El Booble. Where is he going?
Because
Nine.
had I thought about it, I would have not used Great Weapon Master to guarantee a hit, but I didn't think about it, so.
Plus 8 is 24 plus 2d8 cold damage. Oh, that's cocked. Sorry. 2d8 is 10.
Then got it.
Mm-hmm. So, hold on. 16,
I added it up for you.
24, 10. Okay. Thank you.
I added it up as you called it out and just minused it as you said it.
Sorry about my math.
No, don't be sorry. I'm the same way. Scholar, that brings us to your turn after his legendary action.
Copy that. Okay, so
Both are you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
how far is my goddess from me?
She is dead about 25 feet, just the bottom of the cliff in front of you.
All right, just a jump off the cliff. I'll take the fall damage.
Okay. 6 points of fall damage.
Cool. Revivify on Historia.
Go ahead and roll for it, and I'll remind you that you have an inspiration.
Is this an ability check?
It's an ability check, yes.
Okay, so this is intelligence, or is it just a D20?
It's D20
Or-
plus your spellcasting modifier, and then inspiration if you decide to use it.
Okay, so I do have an inspiration. Okay.
And because it's an ability check, you cannot critically fail.
So 21.
You succeed. Astoria, I assume you're willing?
Yeah, I put my.
Yes, sir.
It's like Scholar like falls down the cliff and like awkwardly stumbles, and then his like hands begin to just like R2D2 explode and start to knit wounds together and like reset bones as like the magic pours out of him.
So, as you begin to work on her, cut over to you, Astoria. You're back in your homeworld of Valorisoa. You're in a small hut once again, but you're not alone. Standing before you, small elven child, a kid that you once lost, now together again in the afterlife. But as you feel the grips of life pulling back at you again, trying to bring you back, you remember what you have in this life. Know that he'll still be here when you want to come back, or when you eventually come back. So you bid your goodbye, and as you embrace him, your eyes begin to open once again, and you can see Scholar standing over you.
You see his like marred face from all the battle, and he says, "We still have work to do. Come."
Thank you, Scholar. Oh my god.
And I will turn and dum, dum, with the
Go for it.
ass cannons.
Yeah, yes, cannon.
It's going to be a 31 and a natural 20 for a 36.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. So first one is going to be... That is 3d8, right? I want to make sure it's 3d8. I have to check this every week, it seems like. Yeah, it's 3d8. Okay, so first, the non-crit is going to be a respectable 16 damage. And then the natural 20 is going to be a not as respectable 29 points of damage. Because I rolled 5 on the dice. 24
Damn.
from the 3d8. Yeah. I will take my 5 feet of movement to move into any sort of... Well, no, everybody's got half cover where I am, so... let's see if I blink out of existence. I do! With an 11!
Alright.
You guys are alone now.
At the end
Well,
of your
don't say
turn,
like that.
he's going to take his legendary action to cast a spell, and he's going to cast Chaos Bolt at 4th level at you, Kothar. Because Psychic is on this table, I'm going to let you roll the d8 and tell me what type of damage it is.
5.
5, it is lightning damage.
Irrelevant.
Anyway, anyone can
Absolutely
decide.
irrelevant,
Irrelevant.
sir.
What are you down at? I haven't been tracking.
3.
Oh. Well,
See ya.
it's a 28 to hit, so
Yeah,
I'll roll it out if you want to know what the damage is. Otherwise,
sure. I'll make my con save to see if I stay alive.
Yep.
DC
Oh, yeah.
10, by the
Let's
way.
see if Chaos Bolt splinters, by the way.
30. So I'm up at 1. You see, they're gonna like. Ugh!
I don't think it splinters.
It does if you roll
Oh,
the
a
same
second
damage
D8.
as the
Yeah, I forget.
You have to roll. What do you have to roll? 5 because
A
it's 5.
I rolled a 1.
The 5!
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
that depends
well,
who you want to take.
we'll take mine. I wanted him to roll it for the damage, so there's no discrimination if it was psychic.
No, well,
There you
okay.
That's fair.
All right. Well, let's see. I rolled really low. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Damn, she fine.
22.
I wasn't the only
So
one.
Bertha will drop momentarily just to the brink before popping back up.
The 1.
Yes.
Does that drop your rage? Do you technically go to 0, go unconscious, and come back?
Nope.
Understood.
Still mad.
All right.
I'll double check, but yes.
But that brings us to your turn, Kothar, so you could just rage again if so.
Oh,
Zamira, you're on deck.
No, you drop to 1 instead of hitting
Under.
0.
Got it, so you maintain rage.
Nice.
And at the end of this turn, I'll remind you guys, it is round 7 at the start of Zamira's turn.
How far am I from him?
Oh,
From where he flew to...
I have one Hail Mary in the back of my pocket if I can get there.
You are,
Well, you better pull it out.
you are 55
Well-
feet of movement from him, where you are now.
I'll tell you what it is, and then you'll probably say
Oh, sorry.
don't do that until the very end.
45 feet of movement to him, but he's hovering 10 feet in the air. I forget that you can't fly.
No.
I just assume, I'm always like, everyone here can fly.
No one can fly.
Zamira can fly,
I
Kedai
can
can fly.
Cheetah can fly if she changes. One person can fly. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Bane could fly.
I will bonus action rage
Okay.
again to reset it.
Which gives you
which-
your 20 feet of movement towards him, correct?
It will give me my 20 feet of movement again. So then I will enter his range. He's still 10 feet. Oh, I'm large.
Yes.
Can I whack him?
I'd say, yeah, he's a large enough creature. Hovering at 10 feet, you can catch, like, his toes and his tail kind of at the underneath him there.
Get those toes.
It's pedicure time, baby. At advantage.
Suck the nail polish off him.
No, stop.
That won't hit.
Oh, sad.
I rolled 2 19s. That'll hit.
That will hit.
Good damage. Good damage. 34. You know what? Actually, I haven't. Fuck it. I'm not going to get a better chance. We're going to smite at the same time. So 34
Oh
plus
yeah!
3. So
Smite and fuck this
37. 39.
Pump it.
Kothar,
No.
how would you like to do this?
Shut up.
Yes!
Please tell me it was extra 5 from the smite.
It wasn't, unfortunately, but it made it that much better.
I want to run up, and as I do, I want to start climbing his body like you would climb a pull-up bar by just jabbing into him repeatedly until I finally get to that dumb fucking face of his. And I just want to look him in the eyes one time and say, I don't think you kept your eyes on what was important before I jab the axe right in. And that's when I'll smite.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
As you run up his body, you take the axe, you slam it into his eye, and this pus and goo from his eye just goes flying all over you. You can hear him let out a horrendous scream that echoes through all of you, except for Akari, who's not here.
Oh, the hell?
Scholar doesn't even see it. He's just like off in the astral plane.
As his body goes plummeting to the ground, the shadows are falling away as he begins to fall back to his human form. Slams into the ground. Eye missing, barely conscious, looks up to you. Greatness fall. Day is not the end. Before his body just begins to wither away into nothingness.
Since he's withering away into nothingness, can I drop Dragon, run under Kothar, catch him, and at the same time try to get everybody close and cast Mass Cure Wounds?
Yeah, what happened to me? I was like on top of him.
When he flew away, you would have
I'll
fallen
catch
off.
everybody.
When he
You
flew
got
away, you would
covered
have
in
fallen off.
brain.
Okay.
You got
Well, and I
covered in
have
brain.
feather fall, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
I forgot you were on top of him. My apologies.
It's okay.
But the end of combat.
Holy shit. With
Story
3
is-
HP yet left.
Run to Akare.
So she's right next to him. She just turns over and casts Revivify again on him.
She like wakes up. She's like, "Oh shit!"
Yep, pretty much. Just a little chain Revivify we got going on here.
I need you to roll for it again, Astoria.
All right. Boy,
Better
with
roll
dice.
good. His DC's high.
Scholar
You
is
have an inspiration.
Scholar is going
Do I
to
have-
come up behind Astoria and put a hand on her shoulder and reach down and just put his hand on the face of Akare as she starts to cast and just try to pull him back in whatever way he can.
Go ahead and roll at advantage.
Roll at advantage. Sweet.
Everybody else is 35 HP.
Are you doing it as soon as Akare's up, or
As soon as I can get everybody within range. If Akari is up, that's fine.
I don't need to be within range. I'm full health.
The
Well, damn.
I rolled an 11 and a 1 it would be a 16.
DC was 15? Goes up by 1 with each stat. Oh.
36.
As we put
Sorry, I'm
his,
making it so close for you, buddy.
as we get like C3PO his head back onto his body.
I will dump all 30 points of lay on hands into Akare.
You forgot to ask an important question, DM.
Do you want to return?
What am I experiencing?
Akare is floating in what seems like a sea of nebulas around him. And bits of your memory begin to come back to you. You're looking at the various different worlds and the various different galaxies that the previous you has visited, and experiencing them in about as a flash before your eyes, as memories begin to dart in front of your face of you traveling to different worlds and carrying out the orders of the oligarchy, assassinating leaders of other nations, crumbling whole organizations from the inside out, taking on armies at your later stages when you are a more powerful being, much like you are when you drink this potion, and eventually taking on the Gazing King when you met him in the Astral Sea. To your former self, this was a challenge that finally lived up to your standards. But then all of that begins to fade, and you're back in your Kari, beneath the snowy mountains, in your village. You can see a purplish glow coming from the Makaya atop the mountains, beckoning you, calling you. Small little wisps of pink energy kind of floating around you, before you feel Astoria and Scholar reach out and call to you. Looking around at your village, you can remember that your people here are still frozen in stone, but you guys have found a semblance of a way to cure this through Kidai with Greater Restoration.
I'll just look up. I presume I'm able to speak.
Yep.
I will look up at the purple mist that crests the mountain. And I'll just ask. This is what having a soul is like. And I'll return.
So as almost like the lights come back on in sockets of Akara's eyes, opens his eyes and sees the two of you kind of leaning over him.
Story just
How's-
collapses onto him and embraces him.
How's my hair?
You don't have any hair.
You missed it, Scholar. The first time they did that, brought me back. I made the same joke.
I did. How do you feel?
I think I'm ready to stop moving for a while. If it's all the same to you.
Potion probably ends right now and everybody just collapses.
I was gonna get to it in a second.
Noodles
You
are-
guys have had
Oh.
Revivi's only 6 seconds. Her spell's only 6 seconds. You guys got a
Matt,
little bit of
what-
time before it smacks you.
What if
I
we
would,
done on round 10? There would have been no way to revive me.
No, because it depends on how long it knocks us out for.
I thought it was a minute.
It stuns you for 1 minute.
Yeah.
No, we still had to
Fine,
burn a
maybe.
bigger spell. I will pump my last 2 spells into Astoria and Kidai, and I already sent them the numbers in chat, so.
Understood.
Thank you. And as Astoria kind of comes to her senses, she will cast a mass healing word.
So you guys have a semblance of an action left before your 20th level fades.
Akari, you got that 30 health from me, right?
Yeah, but not before I banish you. I need
Sure.
to make a charisma save. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna do a 8th level. With that being said,
As a paladin, I'm bad at those.
I just want to drop down like near where he
What did
died
you say,
to my
buddy? Sorry.
knees.
I don't know why I called you buddy. That's kind of rude. What did you say,
As you
story?
everybody but
she's
one
casting
is
it at 8th
getting
level.
a bunch of health.
Zamira, as you go over to investigate the body, and you can find
No, I wasn't going to investigate. I just wanted to like drop down to my knees and
Okay.
just kind of like salute and just like have a little tear and like cast my wind out, and then I'll just fall over.
You can see there's almost like a black dust of ash where his body was before he disintegrated.
Can I scoop it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put some in like a little jar.
Yeah, you can
Zoltroid dust.
pull out a vial from a potion that you drank and transport it over
Nothing's remaining?
out of his body.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
Everybody gets-
Shadow Dragon doesn't really have a body.
Everybody gets 24 points of healing.
Have we already been through the stun piece of things?
You guys have not.
No.
I was giving him that last.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can I ask a combat related question now that it's all done?
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to know whether or not this was relevant. I was saving a fifth level banishment using the item that he hates as the bow, Altosia, and Bisoldar's crest.
Yeah.
Would that have even worked?
Yeah, it would have worked if he failed to save.
Now that he's dead, can I ask if he's from this plane of existence and if he would have just been banished forever until he found his way back, obviously?
He is.
That was
indeed-
my get out of jail free card.
He was indeed from this plane of existence.
Okay. Because that's my get out of jail free card was like, if we were not making it by round 10, I was going to try to banish him and pray that it worked.
Yeah.
I was saving a fifth level specifically for that.
Oh, Astoria. You have to use divine intervention before.
Oh,
No, you don't get the
It
auto
might be a
success
little
on
too
divine
late.
intervention.
He,
He took the
There
time
was
to cast
one-
the spell, and that was his action.
The
I did
divine
cast
intervention
spell.
would have been saving a car's fucking ass.
yeah. Right.
That's what I thought he was going to use it on, to be honest.
I don't want to jump the gun, so Matt, you take the lead here.
As the potions begin to wear off, a sudden shock, as if each of you was struck by lightning. And each of you fall unconscious and fall to the ground. Roughly a minute later, as it begins to wear off, you awaken. Your body is in excruciating pain. Feel as if it's hard to move. Your muscles torn and broken. Sight blurred. Your heads and ears ringing. But you're alive. Done.
Are we at our same HP?
You're at half HP
Yeah.
because you're at 4 levels of exhaustion.
I don't think Scholar
Oof.
would wake up immediately.
I'd like to say that.
I would like to slowly, basically get myself into what is essentially kneeling position. And as I do, glancing off to my left, I will just say, Astoria, your husband, Can you?
I'll try. And I'll try to reach out to Torgan. Send him a message.
Send him.
Torgan, are you there? Are you alright? Can you hear me?
Can't speak. Ritual still must be.
It still sounds like he's under some kind of... He said the ritual still needs to be completed. I got to him more clear than I could before, but it sounds like he's still affected maybe in some way. Whatever Zeltroy did to him... Quite the effect.
At least it's a small enough island. He doesn't really have a lot of places to go.
He said the ritual still needs to be complete, though. Do you think they'll try to carry it on without Zeltroy?
Throw us a bone, DM. Did we have any idea of where Torgen... He dimension doored, right?
Teleported away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have no idea where the fuck he went. Zeltroy didn't, like, mockingly tell us, like, oh, my ritual's gonna be complete under the mountain. That sort of thing.
No, but you guys do know that there is a valley beneath the mountain that had a semblance of a layer to it. Or at least might have led to one if you investigated further. Throw you guys that bone.
DM, I think just considering it's been a long time since Scholar has slept, been inert, and considering he would view the current task as complete, he would probably stay in a passive state for a good while.
I was going to say, if we're all kind of okay with resting a while, maybe I could use like stone wall or stone shape or something. Build us a little fortress, keep us safe while we recuperate.
Sounds ridiculous, I think, but doesn't Scholar have the rope trick thing?
For an hour.
Oh, it's only, yeah, it's an hour. Okay, gotcha.
And Scholar's sleeping anyway.
Oh, well, fair, yeah. Makes sense. I mean, we just killed the Shadow Dragon. I don't think any wildlife is approaching with haste.
Well,
until he whips out Barber and Spike, and it turns out they're the BBGs.
I mean, if you want to put up a wall, I don't think that would be the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Just to give us some sort of fortress, like roughly.
Easy enough to do.
I could use another, like, 100-year-old nap or something.
Short rest, long rest? What's the plan?
Long.
Yeah. I think just the level of exhaustion begets that we don't really have much of a personal choice.
Yeah.
Our bodies are fucking racked.
Yep. 4 levels of exhaustion, not 1.
Yeah, 4, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you remember that.
Guess that means I can't go fight Fuckface today.
Not yet.
As you guys bed down for the evening, there's a sense of calmness on the island tonight. Is anybody staying up to keep watch with this stone shape that's around you guys?
Can I make it kind of shaped this?
Like a TV? So there's no way in?
Not closed. Like there's still,
like, basically
moon and air coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
Sure,
not like...
I'll go out and sit on top of the rock pea and take first watch.
Dungeon Master, for the record. Presuming we get a short rest as part of this long rest.
Yeah.
Mark. I will use Tireless and give myself 1d8 plus 2 temporary hit points, as well as part of Tireless. When I finish a short rest, my exhaustion level, if any, is decreased by 1. Akari digs deep. Subroutines he didn't know existed. And realizes that the party still needs protection, even though he feels like giving up.
I will remind Akari that those images that he saw in the afterlife are retained. So
Thank you.
You know for him.
Mm-hmm. And a short while later, Akari will join Zamira, assuming she will have him.
Story's only sleeping for 4 hours, so she'll help out in the last half of the night.
I sleep.
Big sleep.
Someone roll a d20 for me. Off chance something comes across you in the moment.
Who wants to do it?
Astoria!
I'll do it.
Hey!
Oh.
No, let's let our guest. Let's get a guest player do it. That's actually a great idea.
Ooh, okay.
Go for it. Get us in trouble. We won't blame you.
It's 15.
Kothar's still looking to whack.
15?
15 for wax.
Spike and Barbara.
There
Better
is
not be.
a roaming herd of same type of creatures as Spike and Barbara off in the distance that you guys can see.
We love Spike and Barbara.
You're not sure if they're among them, but between
Yes.
the perceptive eyes of Zamira and Akari kind of onlooking, you get the sense that they're probably out there.
It's all Spikes and all Barbaras.
Always has been.
As they're trudging across to the field, just on the far end, towards the, just upriver towards the Shattered Forest. You can see them all heading towards the river for a midnight drink.
Me too.
But as you guys rotate through your watches and the quiet evening kind of sets in, you all awaken, and your hit point maximums are returned to normal.
And because of the way this tireless works, I am now down to 2 levels of exhaustion.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. Although exhaustion doesn't come up a whole lot.
So
in
you
Dungeons and
don't
Dragons,
see
but
you don't see it a lot in
No.
a long running campaign, but that one time it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Akari, because of your newfound memories and almost like a tingling in the back of your mind, roll a d20 for me.
I can take a picture if you like. It's a natural 20.
I trust you. There's some of those subroutines that have started to come back to you. You've gotten a glimpse, a taste of what you could do, and now a glimpse of what you could do before. And you understand that there's more out there that you can accomplish. And in the back of your mind, there's like a tingling, like a scent in the air, a vibration that you feel. Something is off. So you kind of like, I'll take a little bit of liberties here, but you kind of cast out and begin to look for extra dimensional portals around you. And to the north of you, along the river next to the forest, there indeed is one. Same direction where Zeltroy descended the mountain.
I'll for the record, I'll use my usage of detect portal. Sounds fair. What the fuck else am I gonna be able to use it? I will use another charge of Tireless to give myself 1d8 plus 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 1, so 3.
Yay.
I imagine as everybody's getting their kit together, packing everything up, I will inform the group about this pending portal, which per se, par chance, possibly, persnicketedly, I can't do any more alliteration, might lead to where Zeltroy came from and where Torsion may have teleported to. Pickles.
How far away
It
did
is
you hear
about
that?
A couple miles north of you guys. It's beyond the abilities of the 3rd level spell, but I gave him a little boost because of the jog of his memory.
It's not a third level spell. It's just an
Or
action.
the third
thing.
level
But-
ability. Sorry.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll let everybody know about it, and unless Astoria wants to try to reach out to Torgen again, I think we're on a mission to beat the shit out of him and then restore his mind. Probably.
And Story would send a message to him once she kind of has woken up a little bit, and actually, she might actually, since she only got 4 hours of sleep, since she only needed it, she might have done it throughout the night, or at least once. Sent him a message and just said, "Torgen, stop this. Zeltroy's gone. There's no need. Come back to me."
With each reach out, you get the same response. The ritual must be.
Whatever Zeltroy did to him still he's still affecting him. We need. If I could see him, maybe I could fix it, but I think we need to get to him.
He's in a purgatory, same as you were. Worry not. We'll get your husband back. All right, Scholar.
Thank you.
We will try.
Thank you. Both of you, all of you. We have a
It's
chance
also
now.
you. We'll call it even.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if I'm quite recovered enough to be settling bets or scores at the moment.
That's why we're not betting on it. We're counting on it.
So what's our plan?
Crazy as it may sound for you all to wantonly jump into a portal, I indicate. Let's go hopping. Fix this. Set it right.
I mean, I'm down to fix things.
Every door goes two ways.
Do
Same
you
with
think
every
there's a
handshake.
chance that's where he sent all the women?
I think whatever ritual Zeltroif is doing is going to be revealed to us. And that's where Torgen has gone. Once we get Torgen, we have Altosia and Torgen.
Can we face Torgen in this state? I don't think I'm capable.
I suppose that's a fair question, Astoria. It may have been a couple hundred years, but what are his capabilities?
Remind me what are Torgen's capabilities, DM?
He was a
Sorry.
immensely smart inventor and very astute, studious wizard. To
Oh
your
God.
knowledge,
nightmare.
when you knew him in your time, I mean, I don't want to say very powerful, but I mean to compared to what you are now, he was strong.
He's the one who kind of created the engine for the floating city, right?
Correct. He is a. I mean, there's genius and then there's Torsion.
Yeah, he's mega mind.
And I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but probably one of the smartest people I've ever met.
No, we get it. If he turns around
Who-
too quick, the gravity of the Earth gets shifted around. Makes sense.
When I knew him, he was
Well, man, with the
powerful.
sun.
Yeah. There's no telling what Torgen's or Zeltroy's influence has done to him, if it made him weaker or stronger. It's been too long.
Well,
I think we may need to go check on the people of Ophila. We could have set off a chain reaction here that has the higher ups acting badly. I know we're not supposed to
I
go
don't
back there, but
think
those people
that's-
could be in danger.
They may
Torgen.
be in danger, but we are not in a place to help. We cannot take on a city at our best.
They also
But at
knew
our
what we
worst.
were doing when we left. If they do need help. They're not going to want ours.
They need their martyr back.
No, I don't mean Kalu. I mean the people. They didn't know what our plan was, but he did. Well, he didn't even know our plan. He just knew we weren't on his side. But there's no telling what kind of chaos could ensue.
We kind of gave up our plan, to be honest. I think the people of New Elzora need their martyr back. Well, no, sorry, not New Elzora. New Elzora is the...
That's the new one. This is just
Yeah,
Elzora.
that's scholars, yeah.
Mhm.
I think they need I think we need Torjin. I'm gonna be honest. And before us lies a portal, presumably to Zeltro's lair and or this ritual. Probably both. You
I
missed
think
it,
the
Zach.
way that we help them is through getting him back, ironically.
As you guys
What
are
if he doesn't
talking,
want to come back?
Oh shit.
as you guys are talking, both are Zamira, Idai, Akare. Hear a familiar voice from behind you.
Oh God.
Okay, when do we do this? Is it time?
Shut up!
It's where is it? What's going on? How do we? Kidai, I got your message, and I'll pick her up and bring her into a big hug.
And that's why we're gonna go to break.
Oh,
What the fuck?
you assholes. The lot of you. The two of you, more like.
Now the flying damaging junkie shows up.
Oh, that was good.
Fashionably late. That
That
is
was
so
good.
in character for him.
All right.
Guys, we'll be back here in a couple minutes. We're gonna take a quick break here for 5 minutes. Grab a drink,
We
grab a
did it!
snack, settle in.
We fucking did it.
They
Here
did
we
it.
go! I'm scared.
And I know what's my DC now, Matt? 16 nowadays if I die again?
16 now if you die again, yes.
Not looking good.
I don't think we did it. I'm very scared.
We need to go on a
You
quest for
guys
a
are-
god to reset that.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to deal with 2 straight hours of Fane and Scholar talking to each other.
Oh, yes. I'm so ready.
This
Alrighty,
is
guys,
everything I've
don't go
ever
nowhere.
wanted.
We'll be back here in a couple minutes.
Grab a drink, hydrate.
You're a bastard, by the way.
That was some cruel shit right there. Now we get to watch Fane roleplay with himself, or
I'm
sorry, Hex
literally
roleplay
so
with himself
excited.
for the next 30 minutes
Oh.
as we have to get meta and we have to explain all the things that Fane has missed to Fane, and we'll just make sure that Scholar's the one, because he's all about history, he's all about writing things down.
Or we'll just.
We'll just have to make sure that Scholar's. Okay, you're here, Matt, because I want to say something. That combat between both sessions, very well run, sir. That I honestly props. I know that some of our players here kind of didn't suffer a whole lot of damage, and I know that my perspective skewed, seeing as how I died twice. But it's a good boss battle when you got to fucking cast Revivify 3 times in the combat.
In the combat.
In the fucking combat. Not like he's down, let's leave him for 30 seconds, pick him up after the combat. I was like, no. It's a good combat when you got deaths flying left and right and you got 300 gold piece diamonds getting slung around like they're damn candy. I'm sorry, man.
No, I appreciate it.
What are you playing?
That's not me.
He's playing his singing drum.
I'm gonna break into some CD0, whatever the hell the Minecraft composer's name is.
It does sound very Minecrafty.
There's a lot of steel drum in the Minecraft soundtrack.
Yeah, there is.
I did recently see a video of some guy playing like the Minecraft theme perfectly on like the big steel xylophones.
And we're back,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, Hex is just gonna carry the music from here on out.
Just vibe, dude.
He's gonna be role playing and providing the soundtrack between Scholar and
Yeah,
Fane.
all of us can just mute and let him take it from here.
Yep.
Yeah, he only brought Fane back so he could talk to himself the whole time.
Hey Matt, I need you to press that red button on the front of your Yeti. This is Hex's show now.
No. So,
oh my god.
as you guys
Gone from
turn,
Minecraft to Avatar.
as you guys turn and see Fane embrace Kidai and lift her up off her feet, that's where we pick back up.
Okay, so when do we do this?
Well,
I know it took me a little while to get here, but I'm here
you
now.
I'm sure you would have been perfect, been absolutely flawless. But we kind of did it already, all by ourselves. Can you believe that?
I can, actually. I'm a little disappointed.
I know.
Zamir will just give him like a huge hug, like a really awkward huge hug out of nowhere, because she doesn't. She's not good at that.
I'll take it from the side and I'll like adjust her and I'll say like this and I'll wrap in a big embrace. How are you?
Exhausted, but glad to see you.
Happy to see you as well.
I know we didn't leave things off on the best foot, but all is forgiven.
It's okay. I'm glad to see you're all right. Kothar?
Kothar,
I know.
as he's bloodied and just kind of staggered, he'll walk up and you'll hear him just, Fane, you son of a bitch, come here. And I'll just bring him into a big hug and I'll kind of like, I will lift him off the ground.
I'll accept. It's good to see you and smell you. Oh God, you smell bad.
It's covered in dried blood.
Akari just approaches, goes in for the classic forearm shake, but then quickly it just dissolves into a straight up hug.
Yeah, it was never considered as a handshake. He slaps your hand and swoops in.
Dispense with the apologies. We don't need them on either side. Welcome, brother.
I wasn't going to give them. It's good to see you. I came to help, but it seems like I was just a little bit too late. I got a little bird came and talked to me, and I was going to stay, but I just hearing that it was approaching, I couldn't help but come to try.
It means the world
Well,
that you're here.
In all honesty, some people might call that the main event, but I think the most important part's coming up if you have the time to spare.
But first, how's Gran?
She's recovering well.
Good.
She's doing fine. Yalis is Yalis is taking care of things. He's watching things for now. I have a
Okay.
little bit of time, I think.
Oh, manners. My apologies. Astoria and Scholar.
This is the Fane you speak of.
The Fane.
I'll sweep,
Please don't do that to his ego.
I'll sweep my
Oh,
arms
I did.
back and
I
like just
didn't realize.
bristling pecs, just a slight bit of like whitish chest hair, beautiful ponytail, now with a small wooden circlet on his
Oh.
head.
Oh no, what have I done?
And I'll say, in the flesh. It's lovely
I'll
to
just-
meet you, Astoria.
I'll just kind of like side eye to Astoria and be like, as large as life. Wouldn't you agree?
Those were the words, exactly the ones I was looking for, actually. It's a pleasure.
Don't forget you're a married woman.
I will try not to give in to temptation.
Scala, are you going to introduce yourself? I think that's quite rude.
And Thane will look over at Scholar and say, I heard the laugh in the background. Thane will look over at Scholar and say, Kidai's message was very thorough, and so I've been forewarned. But I can hardly believe my eyes. There's two of you now. So it's nice to meet you, Scholar. Scholar will say. It's a pleasure to meet you as well, Thane. I've heard much about you, and you seem to be as impeccable as described.
Hard to get rid of us, isn't it, Fane?
I mean, you're like warts.
You're
You just
lying.
keep coming back.
You're lying.
Cute words.
Cute warts, of course. Of course. I thought this was a business mission, but I'm just happy to see you all. It's been, what, a week? And it feels like forever.
Well, a week around here means you die a few times. So,
I haven't died in a week. Have you? Did you die? Again?
twice.
Wow.
I think thrice, really.
That's on
Oh.
par. It really holds to pattern.
We've really pumped up his average per day, you know?
Yeah. It's
Rookie
good.
numbers.
What's your DC at these days? I can pump that up another more.
I'm what you would call a paperclip maximizer. So,
Well, if you need somebody strong.
Sorry, was that a joke? Good job.
no, a paperclip maximizer is the impending doom of a system run amok. Not really much of a joke when it comes to apocalypses.
You hear Scholar laughing in the background.
Only him and I get the joke
Oh,
because
God.
nobody else understands it. Does anybody know what that joke actually, or what that?
Not a
phrase
goddamn
actually
clue.
Nope.
It's if you,
Sorry, Mike.
it's the sorry, I'll be real quick. It's the concept that if you tell a robot to make paperclips and you don't give it any definitions, it's going to recycle everything to make as many paperclips as possible.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, it's
Loose.
Skynet, the whole thing. Yeah.
Ha!
Undefined function.
Yep.
Oh,
A for loop
Well-
with no counter.
we have. I mean, the highlights. Give me the highlights. I mean, I got most of the highlights from Kidai. Kidai, you really can fit a lot into 50 words, let me tell you.
I did my best. You know, I know a lot of words, but that was tough.
We'll say you guys.
I hope that covered everything.
We'll say you guys can gloss over the last week in a brief conversation, unless you want to go through it.
No, I think just at the end and.
And I, in Kidai fashion, in like very gossipy Kidai fashion, fill him in exactly the same way that I did
Yes, you
everyone
can.
else. Thank
Yes,
you.
can.
So, and
Anyway, I was a dragon, by the way. I was a white dragon, and Chomp Chomp and Kothar whack, 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 and then he climbed up him like a ladder, and then BAM! And like, it felt like God was there, but I didn't see anybody. It was just Kothar. So, then the dragon just kind of poof, and Zamir kind of floated down, but Kothar was falling pretty fast. So I went and I scooped him up, but instead of scooping, I just kind of landed under him and cushioned the blow, and he said, "Ugh." And I said, "It's okay." And then I healed everybody, and yeah, now we're here. Akari's alive again. That's great.
Everybody's
and I think you're caught up. So yeah.
I think I would have liked to see the dragon. It would have fit your grand stature.
I looked so pretty.
Did you have a mirror on hand to look at yourself, or did you?
No,
just
I
think
just
you
felt it. I knew I was.
felt
You
it?
know,
Sure.
like when you're a
Sometimes feeling
dragon.
it is more important than seeing. it.
Exactly. I just knew.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes the clothes make you, but sometimes it doesn't take the clothes. You just are.
Yeah, exactly. See, you know, I've missed you, Fane.
Yeah, I missed you too. Scholar. Well, during the point of the conversation, because I don't want to just masturbate myself by talking to myself. But-
DM, when Fane is mentioning it would be nice to have seen him, I will turn the Book of Remembrance with a memory of Zeltroy towering over standing old me with a measly arrow drawn from Emirath, sorry. So that he gets a visual at least.
They should go on a mural somewhere. It's a beautiful picture. I'd like to see this gun, as you call it, Scholar. I'm just curious. I guess I will pull out the gun, the hunting rifle that's incomplete. Fane will look at it, they'll talk about it, and then Fane will be done. He'll turn his attention back to the room. It's compelling. It's interesting. Looks dangerous. Do you have one spare? No, unfortunately not.
After you guys
Anyway.
finish the conversation.
Yeah, what is the plan? I'm here for a bit of time. I have to return at some point, but like I said, I can spare some time. What do we need? What needs doing?
Oh, we left out a bit of detail. I'll quickly fill him in about the portal that discovered. And Torsion, the ritual, not Altosia's, Zeltra's lair, the whole kit and caboodle, probably beyond. Presumably. Possibly. Pickles. And, yep. That's the plan.
Let's
The
do
plan
it.
pickle. Like a jar of pickles.
Mhm.
Anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Me
Historia,
neither.
you were in stone. I'm curious, what was that like? Sorry to interrupt.
You know, I don't really remember a lot of it because I was stone.
Oh, that's
It-
funny.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you more, but it's like when you wake up from a nap you didn't mean to sleep so long and everything's just thrown off. That over 100 or so years.
I actually kind of know what that's like.
Yeah, still trying to recover, I think.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm here. I'm at your disposal.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you, by the way. I didn't get to say it before, but
It's nice to meet you as well. It's you have my condolences about the losses in your life. Maybe we can correct some of them.
thank you. There's hope yet. We still have a small chance for my husband, we'll see. But who knows, like I've said before, who knows the extent that Zeltreth's influence has. If we can bring him back, I need to do that. I'd like to do that.
Then let's.
Okara, you lead them up the river. After
I do.
10 to 15 minutes of travel, you come to a section on the edge of the river where it kind of slopes down into a bank. And just at the base of this bank, on the edge of where the Shattered Forest is, there's like a rippling in the air. As you like reach out, you can feel it vibrating, reacting to presence.
It's right here. I'm going to point out the boundaries, left and right of it. I'm sure after that last scrap, I don't have to ask you to trust me. And I'll go in.
Story is
I'll
right
jump
behind
in.
him.
Assume everyone follows.
Yeah.
No, I retire. A quiet life. You know, fishing somewhere on the edge of... Oh, never mind. The music's getting creepy.
As you guys pass through the portal, and there's like a hollow whistle of the wind as instantly you guys go from being in daylight of the sun to pitch blackness, and your eyes are taking a minute to kind of adjust to your surroundings. And looking around, and those of you with dark vision slowly begin to see the outlines of the world around you. You're in a massive underground cavern that towers. If you didn't know better, you'd think you're inside a hollow mountain with how tall it looks.
I will hand off the goggles of night to Zamira.
I guess no.
Thanks, buddy.
And whisper ever so quietly, "You see Torsion. Keep him still, and let Astoria do what she does best."
Okay.
As you guys peer out, there is a small pedestal that kind of floats out in what appears to be just a pool of blackness. Those of you with dark vision can't even see the bottom. It just appears like it descends into nothingness. A never-ending abyss of shadow. But in the center, there's this small pedestal area that sits prominent in front of, or out in the center that you can all see. As you're looking, it is bathed in like pallid yellow light. In the center, there's a large crystal, pulsating, with a humanoid figure standing in front of it.
How far away from
Does
us?
Crystal look-
150 feet.
I'm assuming it's well lit that all of us can see this.
Yes.
Does Crystal look at all familiar in any of our exploits so far?
A history check.
13 plus 1, 14.
It looks similar in nature to that of the transient pylons, but
Yeah.
a much different design and make, and of a grander scale.
Do I,
And-
having a bit of knowledge on the subject, could I take a peek at it and see what I can glean? Maybe see what its purpose is as scholar.
From this distance, you can try, but it's hard to make out any details from 250 feet away.
Okay, I'll wait until we're a little bit closer.
Are you guys approaching the humanoid figure, or heading that direction, I assume, quietly?
Yes. Slowly?
They'll go woof.
I'd like everybody
Big
to make,
wolf.
I'd like everybody to make stealth checks.
Are these
Okay.
at...
Sorry, Matt, I was distracted by doggo barking.
good.
I will use Emerav to draw shadows around all. Wait, no, I will cast Pass Without Trace. That's the
Correct.
one that does the group. Dummy. Good job.
Are
Bob.
we,
35.
Are we at disadvantage for this?
Those of you that have disadvantage because of heavy armor.
Oh,
we
are you
are
kidding me?
all tested.
Did you say pass without a trace?
Yes.
I
And
did.
okay,
Yes.
thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
In
we-
fact, I
we-
would have. I
3 points of
realistically, Matt.
exhaustion.
We're all
Is
exhausted.
that for me?
Yeah.
Shit.
You're
For
all,
me?
you're all at disadvantage, by the way. Just
Yep.
a reminder.
Even me. Even me.
Um,
Yep. I rolled better on my second one.
33.
18 for Fane, 29 for Scholar.
22 for Astoria.
Zach, plus 10 to your stealth.
35.
Yeah, okay.
At disadvantage?
Disadvantage because you're exhausted. Trying to do math.
24.
37.
Yeah. I mean, even still, you guys, as exhausted as you are and trudging across the rocky exterior of this cavern, you come to the edge. And for Fane, you would have seen this anyways, because Fane, I forget, has the lunar blade, so he doesn't even need dark vision. He just sees everything as if it's illuminated.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that there is a
fun out of Dark Knights.
singular 10-foot wide stone path that leads out across this abyss towards this central platform. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I was muted. I'm so sorry.
As you guys slowly... Are you walking out over the platform?
Well, what are
Yeah.
we doing over the platform, Matt? Are we making our way?
Yeah, you're making your way.
Making our way!
You guys slowly and quietly begin to make your way, and as you get closer, you can hear
You what?
the...
No, slowly and quietly. Make noise.
hear the chanting, and the voice instantly is recognized to you, Astoria's Torsion, as you can see him off in the distance. And as he continues to chant, the pulsating yellow light from this crystal begins to glow brighter. Seconds that goes
Is he facing away from us?
facing away from you guys, looking down at a book in front of him and staring at the crystal.
I can. How? So I'll kind of whisper. I mean, if I can make myself be unseen and try to creep up on him, surprise him. I don't know.
We can try to hold him in place.
I just need the one touch.
I've tried something like that before, but I was wearing something vastly different. But you get your bag, girl.
Oh lord.
Okay.
That was a funny fucking joke, Kidai.
Thank you!
That was a quick one.
I'm gonna give this a shot. Just be ready if anything goes bad. And yeah, she's going to just gently tap the staff of the inventor on the ground twice, and energy will shimmer out of it, and Astoria will disappear from view as she casts invisibility. And she's going to slowly, methodically walk across this bridge towards Torgen, hand extended, though nobody can see it, and just try to get to him and touch him.
Make a stealth check for me, just straight roll, because you visibility gives you advantage, but cancels out.
And do I have that plus 10 still?
Yes.
So that'll be 17.
Damn question, as the story's doing this. I do not want to steal thunder. Can I hold one of the combinations of Altosian by Soldar's Crest?
Yeah.
Okay. I will hold one in case something goes awry.
You slowly and quietly begin to meander down the path towards Torsion. As you get closer and closer, the view of him comes clearer and clearer into view, and you can see there are other small crystals that look like they've been harvested from the island that come into view, and quickly you can recognize these as little aether crystals that are kind of all acting as a power source to this central massive contraption, whatever he's built here in the center. The yellow light begins to pulsate faster and faster as he begins to continue chanting, and his voice is just echoing throughout the inside of this cavern.
So if she can get up to him, she's gonna just keep going. If she can get up to him and touch him, without him knowing.
He seemingly hasn't noticed you.
So she will reach out and through the necklace of prayer beads cast Greater Restoration on Torgan and try to free him of Zeltroif's influence.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Can I help with that?
Fortunately, went alone. No one else is there to.
No, I can't like support from afar. Oh, it's a touch. It's a touch.
Yeah, say if you explain to me how you're going to, I'll let you try.
In
Can I
all
see how it's going?
He's invisible.
And
Sorry.
It's an 8.
Zach, bruh. Yeah. In all fairness, Elliot, was
You have an
at
inspiration.
advantage.
Do I have an, it would have been an even roll with exhaustion.
Oh, because you're invisible, sleight of hand.
I gave him
That's
advantage on it.
Oh, okay. Roger that.
So even roll.
Can I use its inspiration? Do I have inspiration?
I believe everyone still has
You
one from
should
the
have
combat.
one.
Okay.
I'll have to check. If you want me to check, I can check, but it's gonna take me a second.
I think I'll say he does.
Okay.
It's an 8. So 16.
You reach out and in just a familiar fashion, you just whisper his name and grab him on the shoulder. As you do, there's the rest of you can see now a short, almost silverish energy as the diamond dust begins to kind of rain over the top of him and shimmer in the light cast from this massive crystal. And you watch as he just drops the book, turns. Story, are you there?
She's yes, and she drops invisibility.
He
Torgan,
instantly embraces you.
she just holds on tight, and tears start flowing, and doesn't let go until he does.
They hold it for about a minute while the rest of you, if you would like to, move over to where they are.
Sure.
For sure.
Get about 10
But
feet
like
away.
cautiously with my fists ready.
Me too. And my fists.
Samira came here. He's not hostile, but
my
she chose
axe.
violence.
I didn't say I was attacking him. I just said I was going to be prepared in case he tries something.
Thane is holding Scholar like a rifle. And he's got the force ballista ready. He's like holding him to a foot.
I don't think so, but
I think so. He's got both parties of consent right there. That's it.
well,
What do you have to pull to make him shoot?
It's the cop.
okay. But
This is why we can't have nice things.
as he's looking at you, and in the moment of clarity kind of hits him, and a sense of dread, his face loses all expression as he takes a step back. What have I done?
Nothing of your choice.
I did what I had to protect our people, but I wouldn't have done it if I'd known the price.
No, do not worry yourself for that right now. It wasn't.
You see him side-eyeing, looking down into the pit below, like he knows what's down there, even though you guys cannot see down into the blackness.
It's not too late.
No, it is. What's been done can't be stopped.
What did you do?
I didn't want to do it. It's like being trapped in a prison and watching my body being puppeted for years.
What did he make you do?
You watch as he lifts his hand and lowers his head in shame. As he snaps his fingers, these torches, hundreds of them along the inner side of this pit, begin to light. Hundreds and hundreds of crystals below. These bluish crystals. And as you guys look down below, each one is a young elven woman encased on the inside of it.
Oh.
He was harvesting the arcane energy of those who showed promise to break his cage. This was his year to break out. And he looks up at the crystal that's pulsating. I've already started it.
Does it? If he's not still alive, will it still activate?
I already activated it.
We have to get them out.
Then let's work quickly
It's-
on a deactivation.
It's too
Yeah.
late. The crystal's already draining their life force.
You better start thinking. We don't have time.
I didn't build in redundancies for things like this. This is something that he forced me to do.
I will hold up my ring and offer I could just shatter it.
Shit. I don't have banishment anymore.
Well, I mean, we could try it at the same time as Miro.
Down.
Thane will leap and start flying at the crystal and just start battering it with the lunar blade. With everything he has.
Is it magic?
It's a combination of magic and technology.
Scholar's gonna
If you-
try and make... Sorry, go ahead.
If you disable the magic, would the science fail?
There are defense mechanisms built into the crystal to protect it from such things.
DM question.
Oh.
I'll
He was
sprint over
very
to punch
thorough
it.
on his instructions on how I was to create this, to create it without fail.
DM question. What's the diameter of this crystal, roughly? I know it's, a
It's
crystal.
about
yada, yada.
20 feet wide and 45 feet tall.
Okay.
Scholar's a smart guy. I'm gonna sit down and start making either Tinker's or Arcana or investigation check, just looking at it and seeing what he can ascertain. See if there's any thought.
I'll let you pick out of those three, and I'll let you know what you get depending on what you roll.
Is the crystal being held aloft by anything?
It
Tangible.
looks as if it's embedded in this stone platform above all the others.
Do I
So
have an
stone platform
inspiration?
holding it from the top or the
So
bottom?
the massive stone
Yeah.
circular platform you guys sit on, the crystal sits right on top of it.
Oh,
You do.
I have inspiration. I'm gonna take my inspiration to really send this over the top. Tinker's tools check for a 41.
Okay.
My man's discovers.
Me and
rocket
Akari
bullshit.
and Astoria were the only ones out of inspiration, so now it's the four of us.
You
Hold
discover
on.
a new element.
I do have something. Can I try something, or go ahead with whatever you were doing?
Yeah.
Hex.
Scholar,
just
as you
gonna-
begin investigating it, and your fingers going through the different tools, just trying to find a weakness to it, you are, with that roll, wholeheartedly sure that if it is not cut off from the power, there is no way to stop it.
So, once I make that realization, I look down at the power. Is there any... I would guess that there's no physical way, except for like lead, to cut it off from the power. Like, I'd have to stop magical transmission.
Without being the creator, you're not sure how the power is being transferred back and forth. But if you'd like to consult Torsion, you might be able to come to a realization.
I'll grab Torsion by the shoulder and I'll say, if we work quickly, we can solve this, but you need to answer my questions very specifically.
Yeah,
How is the magic transfer?
There is a magical tether between every crystal to the power source. We would have to go one by one and cut each one. It's a very delicate process. It might be, I can't do it alone.
Go ahead, Kidai.
You said it's a crystal,
Yes.
and a crystal is a rock.
Yes.
Right?
Not
Can I
technically,
walk
no.
up to it and cast transmute rock and try to turn it to mud? It's a dexterity
Right.
18.
Read me the spell, please.
Choose an area of stone or mud that you can see that fits within a 40-foot cube and is within range, and you choose one of the following effects. Transmute rock to mud. Non-magical rock of any sort in the area becomes an equal volume of thick, flowing mud that remains the spell's duration.
The keyword there is non-magical.
You just did it was half magical.
I will.
Still magical. I'm sorry, Kidai. It was a really good idea, and I was all for it until you said non-magical, and I was like,
Oh, I'm so sad.
I will just.
I'll-
Well, go on, Scholar. Sorry, this is your show.
Well, not quite, but I'll grab Torjin and I'll say, as a failsafe, will destroying the crystals cut off the source of power?
It will,
so
but
honestly-
it'll kill the host.
It is. Think logically, Torjin.
If
There
we
is a
stopped,
decision
I
to
mean,
be
if I
There
guess in
is a
theory, if you
decision-
stopped, destroyed a handful of them, it would stop the process altogether. But who
What's
am I
the
to play God
process
and
of
choose
severing?
who lives?
We need to
It
move.
is. The greater good must be considered, Torjin. We will go down now and start working on the crystals, but keep that in the back of your mind. And I will
The-
cast
the
Fly
process-
on him and grab his hand.
Can you show me how to do it? I can work
As-
very quickly.
As
Yep,
you're flying
that's what I
down,
was thinking.
you need to have an understanding of the Arcana. Anyone who's proficient in Arcana can help. Which I don't think is very many of you.
Shit. I am if you
But
let
I'm
me.
really fat. I'm very fast, so.
Matt, you're gonna let me, right? I can help.
I'm sorry.
Astoria can help. She just needs help getting down.
Fane will come and grab her and bring her down if she calls for it.
Oh,
Fane will carry anyone down.
To be fair, I will cast. Fuck, it's his creation. I'll cast Haste on Torjin.
He flies down. He's like, okay. Now, and he watches like he takes his hand, and a sense of like the conjure flame spell happens in his hand. But you watch as he like finitely is tuned it so much to where it's like a tiny little plasma blade in his hand, and we're going to have to work quickly. If you have anti-magic, that helps as well. But this is going to. And he kind of like walks you through the crystal, and then he shows you the point. There's like a small crest on the front of every crystal. There is a magical tether between here and there. We have to essentially destroy the rune that creates the tether between them, without destroying the integrity of the crystal, or the host will perish.
Will a dispel magic work on the rune?
It has a chance
Do
to.
that too.
It has a chance
Alright.
to.
Everyone needs to be down here using what you can, but do not shatter the crystals if at all possible.
How many- How many
If you do
people do
not
we have
wish to-
working on it? Oh,
Currently,
sorry.
it is the
Uh,
three of you, Torjin, Astoria, and Scholar working on it.
Torjin's
two,
hasting.
two of you can work on one together, and one of you can go to the other. Torjin would instruct you guys how to do it, and he would go to the other.
Scholar will
DM, just to
look
throw
out.
it in, and then I'll stand back for the scene. When the haste drops on Torjin, now that Scholar's had a chance to understand the process, I will put a haste on Scholar, and then afterwards I'll use the. Do we still have the blood of the dragon? We still have our boons, or are they
Yes.
gone now that Zoltro's dead?
You still have your boons. They didn't come
Okay,
from Zoltra,
then if it takes 3 minutes, then I'll put a third one on Scholar afterwards, using that feature.
I'll look
bef-
at- as
before
everybody
we
starts-
But
As everybody starts to work, I'll look at Torjin and say very seriously, I'll say, if you do not wish to play God, let me be an advisor in this. I'm a very logical person and I have reviewed religious doctrine.
these are my people. I can't choose who lives, who dies. I can't choose who sits to see their
Then-
daughter again.
Then let me. There are many more people who will see their children again if Zeltroy does not walk this earth today. Prepare your spells in case this does not work. And I'll look at everybody and say, the greater good must be considered. If because there is no other feasible option. It is not just your people, it is my people as well that will suffer.
Each of you that are working on the crystal, go ahead and roll a Tinker's check for me.
I will say,
One
Do
of
I
the
have to
other,
roll anything for Dispel Magic?
you do need to roll for Dispel Magic. One of the other three of you that's not doing something, roll a d20 for Torjin for me, and his add to it is plus 15.
so I will say I was trying to get it in there, but I wanted Astoria wanted to cast Enhance Ability at 4th level on myself, Scholar, and Torgan to give him Fox's Cunning for advantage on intelligence checks.
Emma Zackless, or I can roll it. It's up to you guys.
Liz is already rolling Dispel
I
Magic,
can
so
roll it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of you three, roll for Torjin, please.
I got it.
At advantage, because this is something he's created.
At advantage was plus 15.
Oh.
At advantage plus 15.
Oh, okay. I'll reroll it. It was so close to being a natural 20.
I hate
and
your
tip at
version
the
of
very
this.
end. Let me try
I-
again, because that's a
So-
16 plus 15, so 31.
You watch
And-
as. Go ahead, Kidai, your roll.
So I rolled a 13. Do I add anything to that
Your
or no?
spellcasting modifier.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
There should be 18.
19. 19. Because I have
13,
plus
13.
6.
13. Oh,
Plus
okay.
6. And then
Got
do
it.
I need to roll another one?
However many times you're casting it.
Well, no, somebody said something else about me rolling.
No,
Again.
Emma got the other roll.
Okay, cool. Then that's good.
So as you begin to cast that, you watch as like the rune glows for a second and then shatters. He looks over. Good. That's one. That's a step in the right direction.
I'll do it
You
again.
can see
How many are there in here?
there are hundreds. They're scattered out around you as far as you can
Oh,
see.
boy.
So we can do like
We need to stop.
between.
We need to stop at least 6 of them to cut off enough power for it to stop.
Torgen's hasted for whatever that matters.
22.
He succeeded on his one. That's 2.
I'll do my. I've got haste, so I'll do my.
You
2
would
real
have
fast.
haste after the minute. Torgen would be stunned for 6 seconds. But as soon as my haste drops on him, I would do a haste on you.
I've got 33 on the first one, and these are Tinker's Tools checks. The second one's a 21. I'm gonna use Flash of Genius to give me a 27. So
Okay.
27 and 33.
Okay. That is enough to break the one you were on.
Was that I tried? Could I do 2 in that with the hasted action?
It's not really. It's not. This isn't. This
so.
isn't a single action sort of breaking thing. This takes a couple. That takes longer than one
Gotcha.
round to break it.
Gotcha.
So-
Sorry.
Astoria, is
the-
Astoria working on one?
Yes, the story is working on one. Go ahead and roll for me.
Is it straight roll?
It's a Tinker's check roll.
So it's proficiency plus intelligence?
Yep.
Okay, so that would be
Which you have advantage on because you gave yourself Fox's cutting.
right.
Straight roll because everyone's exhausted.
Oh,
Yeah, right,
yes.
straight.
Except for
That is sorry, my mind's blanking. 17.
17. Unfortunately, yours.
Flash
your
of Genius. Before you say the result, Flash of Genius.
that puts it over the top.
Sweet.
I had planned on doing that.
That's fine.
If it was low enough, I just didn't have the time window. I just want to say that.
Yep, you're good. You're good. That is now
Fantastic.
4 that is done. You need 2 more. And he looks over and it's like, we just need 2 more. We need to stop it. You can see he's getting frantic. He's getting rattled. And about this time would be about the end of the first minute for you guys to all finish this, so he would be stunned
For 6 seconds.
for 6 seconds.
As he's stunned,
Scholar
I'm just
is now
Astoria's
hasted,
just-
which I guess. Do we need to retcon then what Scholar did? Because he wasn't hasted just yet.
Well, we didn't need to retcon anything because he was trying to
The
do
rolls
2.
are the
He was trying to do 2
rolls.
at
I get
once,
you.
but yeah,
Okay.
the second roll didn't count for anything. So, Scholar, Astoria, if you'd like to move on to the second, Kidai, you were casting Dispel Magic.
Yeah. I'm still at disadvantage, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Oh,
Flash of Genius
shit.
myself for a 24.
Wow.
Uh,
Scholar, dude. What the hell?
it's a 16.
I'll
'cause I'm
roll
rolling so
torsion.
great.
Flash of Genius on Astoria. I'm running out quick, guys.
Torsion got a 32.
God.
Between the 4 of you, a little bit of help from. So, Astoria, you're kind of working on it, and Kidai can see you're having a little bit of trouble, so she kind of very carefully weaves in a Dispel Magic to kind of help you along, and eventually you guys are able to break that last one. Your guys looking over, and Torsion is working on the last one. Scholar, you come over, and at the last second, you kind of get in there, and between the 2 of you, you are able to break the last tether. And as you guys are like looking around, you're like barely right before breaking, you can see the rest of these crystals are slowly beginning to glow like a white light from the inside. But at that last second before you break it, and then it's like all the lights in the room go out, and everything stops, and Torsion just looks around. I think we did it.
Do I see any women that look like Amara?
Make a perception check.
Bruh.
Is that at disadvantage too?
Yes.
Oh shit.
No, it's a straight roll because you're
Oh,
shield.
because I have advantage.
Oh, you do have advantage. Yes.
So
Thank
it's a
you.
straight roll.
I rolled better the second time. I'll just take the first. It was an 11 and a 16, so 21.
You look around. Figure she has to be here somewhere. At first glance, you don't see her, but there are hundreds and hundreds of these women imprisoned in the crystals.
I'll keep that in the back of my mind as we kind of...
Fortune looks to all of you.
Still
Wounded.
entrapped, most of them?
It's going to take time. We broke the tether, but they are still encased.
Are they alive?
They are indeed suspended in animated life of sorts. It's going to take time to release them all, but thank you.
You are welcome.
Well, the good news is I think we have nothing but time before we return.
By return, he means your new home. A little closer to your mic, Matt. Cutting out.
I don't think I can return home after what I've done.
Why wouldn't you? It's not your fault.
Looks around. I'm no leader.
Astoria will just get up right into his face and grab both sides of his head and just say, "Yes, you are. This was not your doing. This wasn't your fault. This was Zeltroy. It wasn't your choice. It wasn't your decision. It wasn't your doing. It's his evil that created this. Don't blame yourself for that."
If I may interject, we have not met officially, and I apologize that our first words were tense ones. But both myself and Akari have similar experiences, possessed of a will not our own. It is only logical, though it is difficult emotionally, to let go of these experiences, but your hands may have done the work, but you did not. Your mind did not.
My shroud is up for the record, DM. For Torgen, anyway.
Okay.
But I would say, I would follow that with Zeltrov controlled a great many. And their minds. And their wills. And what he didn't control, he managed to dupe. I will be honest and say I do not know precisely how you feel. But if it's any consolation, you're not alone in being controlled by a tyrant. His power was inescapable. And not just for you. You're still a paragon to your people.
Don't know if I can face them after what I've done.
The shame is immense and can consume you if you let it. But you have an opportunity to be something, a symbol for your people. Something more. Something to help pay that debt. If that's where you feel you are, then you owe it to them.
Persuasion. Straight roll, because you're...
Yeah, I am still... Okay, yeah, because I am still exhausted to that level. Persuade... +1. 17?
I believe it might be my duty to help them rebuild. But I don't think I have a right to ask them to step back into my role of what I was.
We'll let them decide then. From my perspective, and I think from theirs, all you did here was survive. Nothing more, nothing less.
That is what they.
I'll be right next to you.
Well,
Historia.
kind of like. Fortune kind of looked around it. That's fine. Can we go somewhere else? Less.
Yes, yes. Let's get some light.
And
Let's.
he motions his. There's a place that small abode where Zotre let me stay. I'd like to
Oh.
go over there. He kept most of his things as well.
As you will.
I'll lead you guys to the other end, opposite end of the small depths here, and lead you up a stone staircase that is kind of carved into the side of this bottomless pit.
I'm sorry, Matt. Is that his cavernous depths?
Yes.
Okay.
And eventually
Wanted to
leads
check.
you to a small stone shack of a building. And behind it, mounds and mounds of gold.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
So this is why they don't
Fail.
trade in gold in Ozora.
Thane will pipe in and say, well, surely you can't carry all of that by yourselves, right?
Seems like you got here at the perfect time, Vane.
It does kind of feel like that. All I had to do was carry a beautiful elven woman down the pit, and
Easy peasy, right?
yeah.
So,
I've been paid less for more, really.
do you guys want this total sums?
Oh yeah.
Is it a
And
number that I can reasonably comprehend, or am I officially Scrooge McDuck?
Anything above 12, I cannot reasonably
I'll
comprehend.
give you your numbers here if somebody wants to write them down.
Yeah.
I'll just vibe.
50,000 platinum pieces,
Whoa.
280,000 gold pieces, 157,000 silver pieces, 300,000 gold pieces of miscellaneous art pieces,
I have the art.
25,000 gold pieces of assorted gems, specifically 10,000 of them are diamonds, and an assortment of items. And I'm not going to make you guys identify them all, I'm going to just read them off for you.
Oh God.
Among the horde, there is 1 platinum scarf, number 2, a holy avenger.
Ooh.
Number 3, 8 horseshoes of the Zephyr. Number 4, staff of thunder and lightning. Number 5, tome of understanding. Number 6, an instant fortress.
Slower.
I'll copy and paste it for you when I'm done reading.
Okay.
There it goes.
Next, a dwarven plate. After that, a sword of answering. 4 tankards of sobriety. A brooch of living essence. Mirror of the past. A spell bottle. And the final one I need someone to look up because it's a homebrew called the Merciful Blade.
Alyssa, you're the best
On
audiobook
it.
reader I've ever seen.
Thanks.
Yes,
Merciful Blade?
I almost got all
don't
those
have
except for like one.
We don't have to read those on stream because we'll be here till like 1 a.m. reading.
Yeah, we're not reading all
Yeah.
those items. All of
Oh,
those
just the
except,
last one, right?
all of those except for
Can
the
I-
last one are a official D&D items. Anybody who heard them can look
While
them
she's going through, Matt, can I ask a question?
What's up?
The currency, is it the same as the currency we found in the raised temple that Alfdrax? That was his name, right? No, not Alfdrax.
up. Andraxis.
His name starts with an A. Andraxis, yeah. Was
It is
working
not
on.
the same currency.
Ooh.
How does it differ?
The currency that is here seems like currency from the mainland. Currency that was in the temple. Rough, very hard-pressed exteriors, not perfectly minted. It's like they molted the metal and with a rough iron edge minted it into coins.
Any, I mean, the card doesn't know, but any symbology on it?
There is. There is a two-headed serpent on it. Eating each other's tails. An Ouroboros.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okie
Just
dokie.
curious.
Merciful blade. This magical longsword is indistinguishable from any other blade besides looking old and weathered. The story of the blade is that a thief who was caught stealing from a royal merchant was to be beheaded in a town square the next day. While in prison, he sent the sword to a friend of his who snuck in and enchanted the blade so that the sword would wound but not kill. The next day, the sword could not cut the man's head off and was decided to be an act of the gods, and he was instead sentenced to life working in the mines. The sword cannot reduce a creature to below 1 hit point.
I mean, yeah.
It's a torture device.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah, you give that to Akari with the humanoid anatomy, and he's about to carve some flesh. That's just, yeah. That's Aragod Electric Boogaloo. You know, where I almost punctured his lung but didn't quite. Sorry, Elliot, you're missing out on context in that one.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But ton of money.
How do we
That's-
get it out of here?
That's enough to, like, literally
Slowly.
sink a ship. Like, you
Good
can't put
thing
that in a whole
Kothar is
ship.
really strong.
There's
Oh,
one other
that's
item on
like-
the list that I made before the session, and it's not on D&D
Big
Beyond.
bag holding.
It is a bottomless bag of holding. The difference
Oh.
between the two is
Oh.
this one can hold any number of materials, but it cannot have any living creature enter inside of it like a bag of holding.
No!
Hey, bottomless,
That's
that's
so
how we
funny.
like our mimosas,
That's
that's how we
technically-
like our ladies.
It's
It's
like-
not how we like our bags of holding.
That's
Oh.
literally its own pocket plane.
Yeah.
It's if living people can go in there, it's its own pocket plane. It's
Yes,
So
just
you
very
carry-
existence
living people
now.
cannot enter the bottomless bag of holding.
Matt, this was described
sad.
as a valley underneath the mountain
Yes.
that is filled with all this stuff. Okay,
Mm.
so we're fitting a whole. No, don't. Ew. The valley now exists within the bag and the pocket plane. You just scoop it up.
The Holy Avenger. What is it?
We're like Katamari Damacy. We're just like.
Wait,
rolling up
do-
with
It's exactly what you think it is, Zach.
Do bottomless
axe.
Paladin bleed.
No,
Do
'cause
bags of
it comes
holding
in
are through
different.
weight?
Like, there's a Holy
Yeah.
Avenger for like every weapon.
There is a Holy Avenger for different weapon types. That's
Yeah, there's like and a long sword and
mhm.
It's exactly what he wants it to be.
do bags of holding accrue weight or no?
No, they do not.
So then that's just a bank. That is our bank. That is how we
is-
get that out of here.
Yeah, and if we ever turn that inside out, it becomes a lethal weapon of
gonna be
showers
like-
of metal.
It's like the Oblivion
Scrooge
duplication
McDuck, yeah.
glitch.
Yeah. Okay, let's think about this realistically though. If we see before us a 50-foot cliff that we can't reach, turn that bag inside out and you can literally claw your way like it's fucking tumble drum through the foam pit.
I will
That's
will remind you
true.
guys. I will just say you now have 2 bags of holding. Please don't do campaign 2 things.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Roasted
you could
him.
literally, if you literally like, we could get that all converted to like copper pieces and literally
Huh.
just empty that out whenever we have a problem.
Can you
True.
imagine though?
Whatever city you're in, just erase it.
We just create a cloud of copper
There's not that much
pieces
copper
in the
pieces
astral
in the
sea.
world.
I'm gonna
That's what I'm
take
saying.
one bag of holding and the other bag of holding and hold their openings up to each other and shake really hard. And that's actually,
Jesus Christ.
we'll see what
Matt,
happens.
there's not that many copper pieces in the world yet.
Oh God. What have I done?
You said what kind of tome?
Tome of
Tome
Understanding.
of Understanding, yeah.
that's gonna be a
I'm
serious
slowly
divine
adding it all
intervention
to the bag of
request.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
put
added
the
copper pieces.
I copy pasted the whole horde to Discord for you. guys.
Copy pasted.
Copy
Yeah.
pasta.
Pasta.
Copy pasted.
Okay.
This is good pasta.
It's
Honestly, if there was pasta in front of me, I'd fuck it up right now.
Scholar can wear the dwarven plate.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn
The
into a
only
dwarf.
things I think that I can use
He
are
grows
the
a
scarf
beard.
and the mirror.
I also like the scarf, but I also like the fortress.
Let's just do this in a bidding process offline.
Yeah, can we do
Yeah,
this out of
that's
session?
what I think.
Because,
Yeah,
like,
sorry, I was just pointing out as funny.
Did you
No,
guys,
I
have you guys
think
ever
it's valid.
heard of the horseshoe of a zephyr? It's actually cool as
Yeah.
hell.
It-
No,
It
I just
makes
read it.
me
It's pretty fucking cool.
fly.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It makes a horse fly. Like one literal normalized
So-
horse can float 4 inches off the ground. It's cool,
It is really
but you
cool.
just go buy a Pegasus. We could go buy Pegasi.
Or we can make our own DIY.
Yeah. Just go get a regular ass horse.
Build it out of
Pinterest
gold.
is its name.
But like I'm faster than the horse. And I can fly, so I don't need a pony. But I would like one.
Jesus Christ.
You could fly next to the pony.
I
on
could carry
adventures
it, pull
together.
it.
Matt. for
Technically, is it
clarity,
weightless if it's flying? I could pull it.
For clarity.
Do we need to go sell the 300,000 gold pieces worth of art?
No, I want it.
We have a house we gotta buy and then decorate.
We have an instant.
Bro, we have like $600,000.
Yeah, but an instant fortress is not the same as a home base, is it?
Well, I know somebody who maybe wants to start a bar.
It is if you take the hour and a half each night to set up your instant fortress and hang the art on
And
the
then
wall.
decorate all of it.
and then pick it all up when you get bamfed out 8 hours later.
It is up for you guys. I left it open for what you want to do. You can sell as much art as you want, but you'll have to go to major cities and find the right buyers. You can't just say, "Hey, we sold all the art." You're gonna because no one person's gonna have 300,000 gold pieces of gold to buy of art.
So
Sure.
here's an
I'll
idea.
hold on to it then.
Here's an idea, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Why don't we approach a dragon, not Zeldrov, obviously, because he's fucking dead. 14-foot wingspan looking ass. Anyway, why don't we approach a dragon, pay him exorbitant amounts of money to give us guard drakes? Because that's how you get guard drakes from dragons giving us.
Ooh, that sounds like a good downtime activity.
And then
Sure.
we fucking protect our fortress, our newly found home with guard drakes, a bunch of them, like fucking.
Who's
10.
to say that any dragon might not turn its loyalty to another dragon who also wants the shinies?
The guard drakes are a gift, and they imprint upon the first creature that they see. Sorry, this is getting D&D meta, not Matt's world
You're
meta.
fine. You're fine.
Understood.
But anyway, an idea, and even better, just imagine if we name one guard drake Spike and the other one Barbara.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What? Wait. Where are Spike and Barbara? Can they guard it?
They're in the damn herd that we saw pass by about 5 hours ago. Back to
Are
the
they
portal,
looking
yada,
for
yada.
employment?
They're probably looking for grass.
But we can't get them
we
back
can-
home.
We can afford like the biggest house in the entire world with a zoo. Let's go buy some land out in the Empire and make it happen.
True.
Only if I get a
literally
Zen
just
garden.
finished adding items to the bag of holding, friends. I want you to know that.
Nice.
They're all captured now, though. So
Well, why don't we worry about that when we got some downtime on the mainland? Okay, that's all. We brush that under the rug.
Can I do a science experiment and take the bag of holding and like hold it open and then like I
That's
want to
baking-
like
no.
jump.
Baking soda and vinegar. Yeah, that's all you
And,
can see in
like-
science experiment.
No, I just want to like swoosh it and see if it catches everything like a butterfly net. You know what I mean?
With the gold, sure.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh
Sweet.
my god. She's literally Katamari Damacy, like picking up all the damn gold, rolling it up in a big old ball. None of y'all ever played that game, did you?
Hey, what's our Zach? What's our bag of holding gold tally?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Oh god.
Is it over 1 million?
It has to be.
No, but it's getting real damn close.
It
You
should
guys have
be-
like Empire starting money right now.
It should
We
be
have. Sorry,
don't
do you
even
just
know
want
what
it?
to spend
Do you want it in straight up gold?
straight up.
Yeah.
gold.
It's gotta be like 900,000.
876,000 gold.
if we sell,
Not
if we sell
including
some stuff-
silver, gems, or the 300,000 gold pieces worth of art we need to
Oh my
sell.
God.
Otherwise,
So we have over $1 million.
million.
Yeah.
So we can.
We need to
can
pay
buy,
a fence to sell our art.
We can fly. We can buy a floating castle by D&D by DMG rules.
Are you serious?
1.25 million.
Dude, actually, why don't we just buy a skyship and pimp it the fuck out?
Skyships don't exist yet.
Fuck!
That's why.
Bro, you
Did
knew
they
that.
exist?
They're working on creating
They
a
don't
Men's
exist
Friday Night
yet.
campaign.
Well, why don't I sponsor one?
You wanna
Honestly,
find-
just
you wanna
create it
find 'em?
before they do.
Yeah,
Okay.
so a castle that can house hundreds to thousands of people.
Oh God.
250,000 gold pieces. So we could have a
Chump
legit.
We have twice that in
Fortress.
platinum alone.
We could,
Texas
we
floating
could have a
castle.
legit fortress. Can we do that, guys? Commission or buy a castle?
Look at Matt, dude. He's literally regretting.
I don't regret it one bit. Ugh.
You got to give us. You really got to give us that downtime, Matt. You got to give us the downtime.
So we'll get to that here in a second. So, guys, that is going to be all for tonight's session. But before we close out
wait.
tonight, next week will be a campaign to this point overview of what all has happened, touching on some of the big points, the arc points, letting you guys ask questions of things that maybe you didn't get answered or things that you wonder. And then we will begin the intro into our downtime. The session that follows that will be, we go over everything you guys want to do during your downtime. So you have 2 weeks essentially to prepare what all you want to do in your downtime, and we will go over all of that in that session.
Well, hold on,
I'm
man. Let's
actually
clarify
really
a thing.
excited to hear everything back again.
Let's clarify a thing.
Are we gonna have like
next-
clips prepared?
Well, let's not promise anything yet, Emma. But there.
No,
are
I was
things-
asking. I wasn't promising. Like we could have like
Well,
little short clips from like funny or
I'll-
important moments.
I have some time potentially next week to spare, so it's a possibility. Okay. But I want to ask Matt: is next week going to be D&D at all, or are we just going to be like community chat reviewing?
Community chat and
Okay.
review of the campaign up to this point. So
That's big. I think it's gonna be a fun. Fun.
Yeah.
So it won't,
Bring
won't
your-
be dice
bring your
rolling. It'll be
questions.
us hanging out with chat, letting chat ask questions about the campaign up to this point,
Yep.
letting you guys ask the questions that you have about anything and everything up until this point.
Yeah,
And
bring your questions, no matter how esoteric. The worst we can do is say either not revealed yet or no.
Does
in terms of
Elliot get to
answering.
come?
if you'd
Of
like to
course.
join, he's more than welcome.
I
We
think I
got
could.
that.
I think I'd be better suited asking questions from chat
Oh, that's.
Good point.
because I
You
really
see-
don't know much
Do
beyond.
Do you see humility at its fucking top tier right here? That is humility right there.
As I just don't know if I could answer anything about a story other than what
Yeah, I
have
think I'd be
answered
answering
already.
most of those.
Yeah.
On a side note, Elliot, thank you for joining us for these last 3
Dude,
sessions. You did
huge.
beautiful.
Seriously,
story.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huge.
Thank you guys. Yeah, that was a
Honestly,
lot of fun. Thank you.
incredible guest, Elliot. Thank you for. That was.
Thanks, Elliot.
You,
Yeah, thanks for having
you
me, guys.
knocked,
It was a
you
blast.
knocked it out of the
It
park.
was a lot of fun.
Okay. Knocked it out of the park.
You,
That
you
was
took my notes on Astoria and did it beautifully.
clutch plays, clutch role play. You jumped right into an already established character, which is something I would honestly shake in my boots about thinking about doing.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. It. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. You guys are super fun to play with. So,
Well, I will be seeing you in Hex's campaign.
yes, cat buddies.
Indeed.
Pussy
See, there's
pals.
that.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh.
Alrighty, guys, we're going to end
There it
on
is.
that. You guys all have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. What a fight.
what the hell?
What an ending.
Fuck Teltroy.
What an ending. Yeah, fuck
Guys, have a good
Zeltroy.
night.
What a piece of trash.
Yeah, fuck that. guy.
Garbage. 14
It is
foot
14-foot
wingspan got shit on. Got destroyed.
Only took 3 of you.
Wingspan
or
looking
it says the
ass.
3 of you.
I don't care if he killed me twice. He still sucks. He's bad. I got friends. They're better. Easy.
You guys did
Yay,
beautifully.
friendship.
Have a good night,
that was
everyone.
a good combat, Matt. Though
We'll see you
seriously,
in the-
you
It
did
was.
really
next
well.
week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks,
Come with your
guys. Bye.
questions.